I think the internet speed is fine and welcome everybody. Good evening. We are in for another stream. Okay, we are going to play some Blitz here again. Last night I just crossed 21 minutes. Then again I decided to play some games, and then we all know that what happens there. I again lost a bunch of games and gets below to 21. This time let's try to get back to 2100 at least. The only problem with me right now is just I'm just making stupid move at the end. So I just need to get rid of that thing. I just need to get rid of that thing. Let's see if we can do that today or not. I will try my best as usual. Okay, let's start the game. 3 minutes. Who has joined the stream? Welcome everybody. Good evening. Okay, we are gonna play the move 1e4 as fight. Oh, again I have this pawn. Everybody is nowadays going for these alakines, and I'm just pre-moving this like knight f3. So I'm quite we're losing the pawn at the just start. Castle, go s3, rook e1, bishop g5. Okay, we are down a pawn, but that's not a big deal. We can just try to get some activity. Knight f4 is there. I think he wants to play h6 at some moment. Let's see. Okay, he's attacking this. I do have this of queen c2. Let's go for queen c2 actually. Right. I think he will play the move bishop g6 in order to target my queen indirectly. I think we can meet that move with knight h4. Just trying to eliminate that hedge by bishop. So he's asking some question to our bishop. I can take. Let's go back. In this way, we are kind of skewing the queen on b6 as well. The knight is well defended. Knight f4 is the next move. Okay, so he is gonna attack here. I think I should just jump in with the knight. Let's try to eliminate that bishop. Okay, now queen d2, unpinning our pawn, and we can try to go d4. Wow, what equality! Okay, so he pushes d4 himself. If I capture, he's going to fix this pawn, which I don't want to allow. But I don't have any way. Oh, I think my bishop is trapped, guys. Am I right or wrong? Queen c1 should have been the better, but my bishop is trapped. Even if I captures, there is pawn takes. Maybe knight takes, and then I have knight e2. You can just defend that with the bishop c5. Yeah, I think we are lost. I don't know, baby. Well, let's take that first. The bishop is trapped. We have nowhere to go. Captures, 92. Yes, Vidya Sagar, hello. I am from Saraswati Balika Vidya. Who are you? What is your name? I can take that pawn. My bishop is getting trapped anyway. Okay, let's try 92. But he can just take. That will be a check. So what about queen c1? Sorry, queen c3. He got bishop c5. Maybe I have d4. I don't know. Let's try queen c3, double attacking the knight. Oh, that move I missed. This again I don't like. Okay, let's go for this. We are down a piece. What is this move now? Okay, at least I can get a pawn here. At least I can get a pawn. Is that useful? Is yeah. Do not expose. Do not expose the addresses if you are from anywhere. Okay, what is this now? So he don't want to trade the queen. Rather, he wants to attack f2, and this guy is very good. This pawn is falling. That pawn is falling, and we have only 30 seconds on the clock. We have only 30 seconds on the clock. Okay, hope for the miracle. Why are you not using a1? What a1 rook? There is something called time in chess. Time is the oh, I think he wants to get this one. Crazy. Okay, let's resign. This game is lost for us. Let's play another one. Not in the perfect way. I'm just making unnecessary move. This is the Panov attack with early c4. Let's go e6 this time. Bishop e7. We are ready to castle. Yeah, we take that with the knight actually. Let's castle. I can play bishop f6 so that we can prepare g6 followed by bishop g7. Okay, let's bring this knight out. Yeah. I should have moved this bishop earlier, I guess. Maybe g6. What is this? Why is just going back and forth? Oh, let's try to expand on the queen side with b5. Bishop b7 is next, followed by rook c8. I can take that with the queen, and now this. This is not scary. I can drop my queen back. d8 because that can come with tempo if you go queen d7. I can take, but I think he wants to just exchange everything. This guy is like stupid. Can I go over here? What if he takes? We have this rook takes. No. We are not actually in charge. Oh, I think that's a blunder. Ah, this is a blunder. Who can tell me why? That is technically a blunder, but he can take that bishop. Yeah, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. I thought that I can just go for this, but he has this bishop. So that's not actually a blunder. I can take this pawn, but then again, that is a problem. Okay, this guy is actually very. Oh, I'm just burning all of my time. Just burning all of my time. Bishop b6. Whoa, look at that pressure. Am I lost? Bishop captures. White got the bishop pair again. What is this now? Oh, I have to take that. Okay. We have to get out of the attack. Check here. Where is mate? If I can. Oh man, I think he's going for the draw. Huh. Right? Or maybe he can just get this. I have this or this. No, I have to go to get seat. And I can hide my king. Oh, I missed this move. I should have pushed f5 first to protect that square. Now king f8 is forced, then hitting this rook with check, and yeah, this is lost. What is wrong with me? Literally, I'm just getting outplayed at the end. Getting outplayed. Again, this is all preparation by black, and we are going to struggle in developing this bishop out. Let's attack that. Okay, this is still a theory, I guess. Bishop e2. Let's take here. Now I'm going to castle queen side. But e2 falls, I guess. b3 is still there. Should I castle? I think I should. If he takes, that's not a big deal. I can take here now, attacking the queen. No, let's go here. If he captures, we got rook takes. He castle and the pawn is no longer pinned. We need to change the opening. Like, what is this, man? I'm just completely getting out of the ideas. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna win this game. I will win this game, guys. Okay, there's nothing to capture, or maybe I do have this move. Bishop takes capture. I'm gonna go. My instinct is saying just go for this and bring this king up. We are targeting the knight, so I do have this move. I do have this check, but I think this is better. He can get this knight away. F5. I don't have any discover check. I can't go here. If I go here, I think he's pinning my knight. I don't know what is going on. I need another piece into the attack somehow. He just wants to trade, man. Knight takes. There's nothing. Yeah, he sees the defense. Now if I go here, he's capturing the knight. What is the idea? We are lost again, right? Yeah, we are again lost. Even if I capture this, king takes and he's fine. If I got, he got queen takes simply. Hey Dilkil bhai, will you play with me? I'm Raju. I'm so sorry, brother. I cannot play the game against the viewers as I'm just literally struggling to find the moves at my level. Yeah, just resign. This is like premature sack. Okay, let me actually watch out for that. Computer is giving his at as a blunder. What about knight g5? Knight g5 is it's fine. Sorry. Knight g5 is at least fine. He got knight f6, and the position is playable. Okay, never mind. Hard time. We will get out of this mess shortly. Let's go for this. I'm so sorry, I cannot. I got queen b6, and then this must be bad. This must be bad because look at that weakness. And I have an idea. Ah, but he got rook f2. I got this move like bishop takes d4, cd, queen takes check, and after he do anything, we just take that rook, hitting that queen, and after queen takes, we can take that knight. It should be working if I'm not. It should be working. Okay, do not pre-move. Do not pre-move because anything can happen. That's a check. You have to go there, and now we take that rook, deflecting the queen, and then we take the knight with interest. Now we take that, and we are up 2 pawns. We are hitting this. I got to b8. Okay, I can take this and give this up because at the end I will have the connected partial. Yeah, let's keep everything simple. I think I can just force the queen trade as well with this because the fact that we are taking the rook and we are offering a queen trade. Now it's just a matter of time. We need to bring the king in. We are still up 2 pawns. I got one, two, three move. I got one, two, three move to defend this. And we just need to put this guy under Duke's draw. Just need to put this guy under Duke's draw. Okay, can I go there? I think he got this. I think he wants to throw this check. I need to get my rook. Let's start with this. Check here. Oh, he allowed this move. Now I'm good. Getting some equity. Should be winning if I'm not wrong. I got that. He's attacking this one. Should I just take that? Oh no, my king is exposed. Like, oh man, what is this? And look at my time suddenly. Fuck me. I have only 26 seconds and I'm messing around. I can defend this now. And now this is easy. Again, my time is the foul. I can just pre-move. It should be completely winning. If I lose this game, I will retire from chess. I'm just telling. Get out with this. He resigns. Finally. It means you take the drip when low blood pressure. What? He will just make you lose on time. What do you mean on glucose? What is going on in the chat, guys? Is almost likely cooked. Don't lose please. Careful, can get time out. No, no, no. It's time we are winning. This time we are winning the game. Oh, we have a brilliancy. Wow. Okay, so I think that bishop sack was brilliant because we got the piece back with some interest. We got two pawns in return. I think, yeah, that was the brilliancy. Let's see. Remove chain time. Remove chain time. Wanna play game? I'm 20. I'm not playing viewers, Sarthak. Accuracy is 91.7. Finally, a good game. Yes. It was the Caravan again. He gets the bishop back. A5 is best move, and now comes that bishop sack. I thought that I can just get the exact same thing by starting with rook takes a1. But here there is queen takes a1, and after we sack this bishop, takes, you are no longer capturing this pawn because queen is defending that. Luckily, I got that in my mind that queen can defend that pawn with the a1. So we change the move order. Move order is very important. We first sack this bishop, and after cd, we are taking that pawn as queen is not defending this one. And rook, of course, does not defend diagonally. Now that's a check. We are hitting that rook as well. So after he moves the king, and now we play the rook takes a1, attacking the queen and everything on the back rank. Queen has to capture that, and now we take the knight, and we are two pawn up. I think now everything is clear to you. Yeah, just change the move order. If something is not working in first order, change the move order. Then you can see that that is actually winning. And after we just exchange that queen as well, he got some activity as well. His king was active, just stopping our pawn. We maximize our position. We get our king involved. Okay, here again, very good move by us. H4, if he captures, the rook is undefended. You might see this as a useful move. And after, let's say he takes this pawn, we can take this pawn. Now, this is a weakness. We can walk around with the king to capture this one. The game is basically over. Let's even ladder him. What? Is the stream like delayed? I don't know. Let's go for another d4. C4. This time I'm going to play like Catalan structure. Basically, this is the king's Indian fainted to variation. Let's bring this knight out. Uh, this knight out. Castle. Okay, he's preparing bishop h3. I'm ready to play bishop h1. I got e4 in. Then maybe bishop f4 or bishop. Okay, let's go for this. I'm using knight g4. I can take or I can push this. What should I do? Okay, let's push this. I don't want to give him like free activity. At least we have open c file which we can use to attack his queen. The d6 pawn is a backward pawn. Knight c4 might be the next move. b3 actually the knight falls. Okay, let's attack that. He got queen d7. Oh, he defend this and he attacked this. What about this? Oh, he got this, I guess. Oh, he's attacking this. I have to go for this. Okay, not a big deal. Maybe I can just double step over there. He's attacking the knight. That is also a threat. Am I lost? Let's go here, defend that knight with this move. Getting rid of that tactic. A6, then I can drop my knight back to c3. Okay, let's drop this knight back to c3. We will try to attack the b7 pawn. And maybe the time is now to attack everything, defend here, and try to get the queen involved somehow. I think that makes sense. Queen e2. But I have to keep in mind that this rook is undefended. And he is playing like very prophylactically. Just not giving us any chance. Oh man, I'm getting out of the ideas. Let's try to read out this knight. He got b5, and then b4 is not an option because rook is protecting, but still I have to be careful. Bishop z4 is there. What? What was that? He gives the exchange up, but for what? I'm not gonna move this knight. I got a4. It's time to just undermine. Ah, but my rook. So after this, I have to go for rook a3, I guess. Because if ba, queen takes, there is queen takes. And after knight takes, we lose the rook with check. And we are getting mated because bishop is also controlling the diagonal. Again, I don't know what is he trying to do here. Okay, let me take this pawn first of all. And then queen takes. I'm still not seeing anything. Okay, he's attacking this one. I got f3. And then I can take this pawn now. I do have that one as well. Let's go for this pawn. Yeah, let's actually go for. Oh, no, 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 my rook. Rook. Okay, control e3. He might sack this. So, king f2. Now this. I cannot do that. Or maybe this. Hmm. We need to detach the queen from the defense of the rook. I can get this rook involved pretty much quickly. Again, the problem is my time. Should I take? Let's take this. No. Let's go for this. I need to get to his back ring. Or my time, man. Threatens some mid check. My time is the problem again. Why I'm finding myself in like time trouble always. Or rook is hanging, so I need to do here. Oh, I could have taken that rook with check first. Stupid. Okay, at least I'm threatening this check, but he got rook f8 now. Rook b8. Oh my gosh. This is annoying. Maybe I can get rook b8, and I should go for that. Rook b8 is must to trade that rook on the back rank, and his king might feel the weakness. Oh, he's getting freezed. We are winning this one, I guess. Yeah, let's trade the rook. I had that check. Let's defend everything. You got this check. Maybe I'm fine with this. Free queen miss. If you are expecting me to find those things in like 10 seconds with the clock, I cannot do that. I'm so sorry. Where do I miss the free queen actually? See, the queen is like not getting attacked. Queen is still like defended. Wow, how are you taking the queen? Oh, it's mate actually. It's check, king h8, and this is mate. I actually missed mate in two. Okay, so I was predetermined that I need to play rook b8 to weaken his back rank. That's why I goes for this move. Yeah. He had 48 seconds at this moment, and he just like take 30 seconds to move that piece, which allows us to win the game actually. b5, b6, where? Queen is not getting targeted. Where do we want to get the queen? Queen is pinning the knight, so we can't take that bishop. Queen is still not getting attacked. Check. And how you guys are watching out that? I don't know. I just take the queen, I push the pawn, and that's it. Review and you will know. Okay, let's see the review actually. Yes, hello, Sagar. Welcome to the stream. Okay, again, we got the brilliancy prize. But because computer is laughing at the game. So actually, this is a miss. Computer just wants to take that pawn on a7. I got this move. Now white is much better. He gives the exchange up, which I was surprised by this. Okay, at least here he could have tried rook. Sorry, b takes a4. If knight takes a4, then suddenly the rook is hanging on the back rank. And even if we go for queen takes, then he can start by queen takes and knight takes. Then again rook is hanging, and we are getting mated. So that was the trick. But I see that I have rook a3 at least. But black is not losing instantly right here. But he decided to go to the king side. And f3 is a losing move. Computer is saying just go rook a1 and try to infiltrate there. But why f3 is a losing? Queen g5 hits the rook, makes sense. Rook e1, rook c4. And what is the idea of rook c4 even? Why I can't take this pawn? He got rook d2, queen d2, and look at that. The rook is hanging. And what if I just attack this? Then there is this check, and you are getting mated. King f2. Look at that. Sack. What is this, man? And then look at this one. But why black need to sack this? Why he can't just go for this move immediately? King e3, okay. So what is the difference between after knight g4 check, we takes? What if I just goes here now? Aha, look at that. Now he can just throw this check. I think, but he can throw this check at the same moment here as well. Yeah, yeah. And what if he just goes this check? Then we have this move. Okay, pawn takes. We hide the king over here and we are kind of fine. There's no mate actually. Whereas after forcing this pawn on g4, like by stacking the knight, look at the difference. We do not have any pawn to block this. But what if I just goes the same way? Then he got this check. But this check is still there in the same exact line without checking the knight. Sometimes these lines are like crazy. Check here, check here, and then it is mate. Whoa, look at that. Bishop is defending the c1. Easy. Okay, let's try with pawn push. Okay, check f4. Okay, here computer is using first rook d4, just cutting off the d file, then threatening this pawn. Okay. Anyway, let's leave those things because we are not the computer. Okay, let's see the game continuation actually. Okay. Okay, so rook e2 is brilliant move because we are giving a piece back. Sorry, you can say that exchange. Here I could have just taken that rook with check first, and then it is completely win. But I got like 20 seconds. I just rushed with the move. Okay, again, this is mate in 2, which I missed. I was predetermined with rook e8. Anyway, now it is equal actually. Wow, can you believe that? And the only drawing move is to play knight f4. Whoa, look at that. You can't take with the knight because knight is green, and if you take that with the pawn, suddenly look at that diagonal check. And there is perpetual. You cannot leave the knight, or maybe you can, but again, there is perpetual. Or maybe you can take a bishop here. So, what is the idea here? Okay, actually, bishop f6. Uh-huh. These computer lines are like crazy. Jill Mehta, do you have guts to not defeat me? Wow. It's just 1 minute. Finally, a worthy opponent to Jill Mehta. Finally, a worthy opponent. Yes, SP Gamer, hello. What is this setup by white? Nimzovich Larson kind of thing. Okay, let's fight for the equality first. He is giving me the open fight. Hmm. Let's jump in with the knight, and the threat is to play b5, but he is the first. Oh, but I got knight b4. But he gets this move, and my knight will be trapped, right? Knight b4, a3, and we are not in time to take that because knight and queen both are defending that. There is first not this. So what is the idea then? I can play knight b6 to just target that knight. Oh, I don't know why I'm burning all of my time right here. Okay, I need to push this pawn and gain some space on the queen side. Or maybe I can play queen c7, rook d8, and then maybe knight takes e4. Okay, it takes. I got rook takes. I think he wants to plant this knight over there. Not a big deal. Not a big deal. Our idea will be to attack that backward pawn. And he will try to do the same by taking the c pawn. Queen f3. Okay. Queen b6. Hmm. We need to limit this knight. Let's take control of that square. But I'm opening up this bishop. Maybe I can play bishop f6. He got e5. Okay, let's go bishop f6. Let's induce e5. But now this bishop is not that powerful, so it's fine. Knight b6, knight d4 is there. Oh, if I goes here, I think he wants to push this pawn, opening up this bishop again. So this guy is actually very tough to beat. Okay, I'm gonna take the knight. Oh, look at this. He's attacking this, he's 30 mate. And we know that what we have to do. Design. Ah, this is already lost. Plus 5. What is the blunder? F4. F6 is the only move. Just stopping that pawn. This is fine. I completely misses the idea that after f6 he's attacking the bishop as well. One bad move and everything is over, guys. One bad move and everything is over. I'm just fighting for my life in the game to win a single game, and I'm messing around in the next game just in like seconds. Okay, let's speed up this time. I just want to confuse my friends. I think he wants to use the g5 for his interest, but I'm going for the center. He's setting this g6. Should be fine if I can take over here. And then I can try to hit the f3. Okay, the bishop is targeted, the pawn is targeted. If he puts the pawn knight f3 anyway, we'll fork the queen and the. Okay, I need to attack the pawn one more time. How we can do that? How can we do that? Hmm. I got some idea to infiltrate on s3, attacking the pawn, attacking the bishop. I think he's gonna respond with rook z. Oh, so he's actually attacking my knight. I can still go for that, but then he got this move, and both knight will be on free. Oh, actually, I have this move. Attacking this, attacking that. And I have one and two defender of the knight. That is going to be a check, and I can come back with the knight. Or I got this one, but then there is takes, check, and I win the queen. Oh, 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 oh. Okay, do not pre-move because your opponent can be like so dumb. Take, take, and we are gonna deliver meat in a couple more. Let's go, baby. Ooh. Yeah, he was a random opponent. Andrew Pro Max. Oh, what a cool move it was. Let's see the review. I think it should be a brilliant, but computer don't just don't want to give us any happiness. It was the London. I tried to get him off guard just by playing unusual c5. And now we got this structure. d5 is inaccurate, but it's still fine. We damage his pawn structure. Position was equal at this moment. Okay, f4 is inaccurate. Computer wants to go back with the knight, but I decided to go forward. And you can say that this move wins us the game because by this knight we just drive his king up. That's a blunder, and it is completely winning. Check, best move, and now there is another check. We win the queen, we win the pawn, we win the bishop, and it is mate in four. Great game, thank you very much. Let's keep going. Sometimes I feel like I am the boss, but sometimes I feel like I'm clown because I'm making like little bit stupid move. Let's go for the Italian. Back to the Italian guys. Let's see if Chess God has stored some wins for us or not. H3. I got D4. I got G4. Someone said if you want to confuse your opponent, first confuse yourself. Yeah, and that's great, a great thought. I think he got the defense vis-a-vis A7. Yeah, he knows that which is the top line. Now if he goes here, that is actually Z. Okay. He goes for that immediately. I can still sack this knight, and after takes, that will be pin, and next move I can go here. Yeah, let's go. I actually like this move. Because d5 is d5 is inevitable anyway. Anyway, because if you takes, I got queen takes. Your king is still in the center. I can take that with the pawn or bishop. No, let's take that with the pawn. Or should I go for this? But then he got this move, so I need to take that. Oh, he castles. Oh, this must be bad. I think this must be bad. Let's start by capturing. And now I got this move first. Pinning that knight. Attacking that knight. And now I got this check. Or should I go for this check? I don't know. And I got this. What? Oh, my queen. I have seen this game as well. Can you believe that? Bro, you missed opponent bishop is f2 winning. Yeah, I completely. I'm playing a brilliant move, and just after that, I'm making the huge blunder. Can you guys believe that? You are watching out brilliancy and blunder at the same time. Look at that. This is brilliant move because d5 is still there. That is a blunder, and the best move is first to start with this because we are hitting the bishop edge, and knight is also getting targeted. If he goes d5, then we get this knight takes, and now everything is falling apart. So rook e1 was better, but I rushed with the move d5. He bring the knight out on time. Still, it is fine. capture, and that is the blunder. The best move is start with bishop g5, target that queen, and induce f6. And now we got queen d5. Look at the advantage. We are targeting the knight. He got knight e7, attacking the rook. But now we pin that, and if he takes that bishop, suddenly knight. Oh, look at that cool sacrifice, man. If queen takes, the rook is hanging in the corner. And after all, there is rook e1 as well, winning the queen. And if king takes, then we get rook e1 check, king f8, and then look at knight takes d5. There is mate threat. There is knight e6 as well. Wow. So basically, I rushed with the move. I should have been careful there. I completely overlooked this idea. By the way, he could have gone for this immediately, which I missed as well. It is so like so stupid thing. They give me the chance, and I just allow him to get that again with this. Bishop e3 is still there because if he takes here, this is no longer a check, and we can take that one. Yes, sir. It depends which type of pizza I tried and from where. Not every pizza is same. What? Okay, we have to play sounds. Yes, I'm just making some fancy move, and that's what where we are going wrong. Actually, d5, I quite like this one. Bishop g5, I just take this pawn, and if e3, okay, I can take this. But I have this one. I got a bishop. Oh, he is going. F5. If I take your pawn takes, let's go for F5. And next we are castling with semi-open F5. And I think it should be better for black. If I'm not wrong, but still it needs like huge accuracy. Yes, asking do you try pizza? Chat is like on another level. Chat is on another level. Okay, we are gonna castle in the next move, and then maybe we can bring this queen out to attack that. I got queen g5, he got knight g3. Let's castle first. Let's castle. c3, just defend that pawn. Okay, bishop d6. White will struggle in developing this bishop out. In the meanwhile, we are just going for the attack. Oh, bishop s3 is asking to be played. Queen f. Oh, look at that. If I got queen f3, oh, should I take? He's attacking the bishop, so we are not in time to play g5. Actually, queen is also defending f2, so we need to move the bishop first. I can take, but he got this move, which I don't want to allow, of course. Okay, h3, we got bishop f3. And okay, bishop f3. And in the next move, I'm going to play like g5. Or I think I should start with queen h6 or should start bringing this knight as well. Yeah, let's start by bringing another piece into the game. Then I got queen h6 followed by knight f6, I guess. And let's stop this idea. If he goes here, the pawn on b4 will fall. And actually, I quite like the decision of going queen h6 followed by knight f6, knight g4. This bishop is a beast on f3. I say everyone's online. What is going on in the chat? Can you tell me, guys? Gamer SB? I don't even know what is the idea of that. Let's go for the plan. I just need to sack the bishop on g4 to open up the h file. Or maybe I have g5, but he got knight g2 there. Don't know the idea again. Let's bring this knight. My idea is to just go knight g4 and induce him to capture that knight, which of course he is not going to do that. And what will be the threat after knight g4? Nothing. So actually, this is not a good idea. Or maybe I can start with this. Ah, look at that pawn. Why I'm not playing this move? Why I'm not playing this move, guys? Look at this pawn. Nothing is defending s3. You guys were missing that as well, I guess, because nobody just hint me in the comments. Okay, so he's giving up the knight. Very good. Let's take that. We are taking this pawn as well with check. It's check. He has this move. I got this check. King here. So he will run. But I don't want to allow that. This is winning actually because we are already up a piece. So it makes sense to just trade everything. It makes some sense to just trade off everything. We are already ahead in material. So whenever you are ahead in material, trade down in the completely winning engine. Yeah, that's over. We are targeting that. Bring the rook and attack. I can take this one as well. Take that rook out from that active square. And now we are going to attack. Oh, suddenly he's playing like so fast. Again attack. This guy's stupid. Okay. We still need some accuracy. But I think we are fine now. That is easy. Let's stop that. Let's open up another front. I got check. I got this move. Finally, he just loses. He blundered. How to play like you? Don't play like me, brother. Just try to be better than me. Don't play like me. I'm playing worse in recent time. Let's go for the fancy this time. E5, no E5. I got bishop E3. We are supposed to be better, I guess. Let's go bishop D3. Takes. And now we bring this knight out. Can I go D5 takes? Takes. No, I can't. Okay, let's castle. So he's just attacking that even further. I can't take, of course. I got knight Z5 with some attack on there. Pawn takes is not scary. I can go for this, but then he got bishop takes. Oh, this guy is annoying. I need to go there, but then he got this knight takes. I don't know why I'm allowing like so much counter play. Takes. He got this move. Oh, I got that queen. Oh, I think we are in time. If he goes here, I just take it back. But then he will take my bishop. Oh no. I think he has this move. He goes there. Okay. At least I can get this. He takes my bishop. I take the pawn. I don't want to trade the queen. I want to go after that king. But I think he is fine with castling. Knight c3. All of these pawns are falling. By the way, knight takes is there. Okay. I need to go here. Or is there anything else? Oh, is this tag working, guys? King takes. I got this check. He has this move though. Oh no. King takes, knight g6 check. King f7 is there. And I got nothing. Oh, why didn't I start with this check? Oh man. Why did not I start with that check? I'm the stupid guy. Probably the dumbest guy ever. Now the rook in the corner is hanging. I need to bring this knight out. Stupid. How stupid I am. How stupid I am. That was easy. If you want to get my knight, you have to click on a3 to allow this move at least. It should still be winning because his king is weak, but my time is like running away so quickly. I have knight g6. I have pressure on e6. But I think I can get his king with rook d1, rook d2, and just getting everything on d5. Yeah, let's go. Okay, what is his next move going to be? Knight takes? I'm just not worried about that because his king is completely in the middle of the board. He can stop rook d2, but rook d1 is still there. And then maybe knight g6 is even dangerous, just attacking that bishop. The knight is pinned, so he will not take. I think if I got rook d1, the position will be like winning for us completely. But still need some like precision. Okay, fine. The time situation is even on the clock, and I need to keep an eye on this e6 pawn as well. And I don't need to allow the king to get away. He might try back rank mate. Yeah, he might try back rank mate, which we have to be careful. But I got rook d2, not rook d1 because he defended one of them. And now this is falling if I'm not wrong. Or or what? Yeah, let's go. I got this check. I got this check and then that check. That's meat, isn't it? Isn't it, guys? Yeah, that's meat. Hikaru thinks he is bro. Another brilliancy, guys. Another. We are farming brilliancy after brilliancy today. Okay, can you find out what which move was like brilliant? Indian card. Which move was brilliant? Let's see who can guess that. A computer is again laughing on this game as accuracy just 64% against 57%. I'm feeling like I'm playing a perfect game of chess. Computer, wow, good dream. Bishop d3 is inaccurate. Knight f3 is best. Okay, now I know the best line. Okay, again, bishop c5 is best. Knight g5 is inaccurate. Uh, what is the idea behind bishop z5? Ah, you saved a piece and the rook is still hanging. And what if he goes z8? Ah, look at that idea. After this move, bishop z5, rook is still hanging. If rook z8, then you can take that pawn actually, and rook is again hanging. And white is completely crushing its +6. Whoa, whoa. I missed the simple idea. I goes for this, but he got a bishop at least, and white is not winning immediately. But he goes into the wrong direction. Again, this check, white wins. Why? Because if he goes here, the bishop is falling with check. Or maybe we can take this pawn first because this pawn is dangerous. Okay, never mind. Now black is fine. Black is better actually. Can you believe that? It's +1 for 1.5 for black. And now it's +3.3 for black. Oh, this is the final blunder. The best move is bishop e7. The knight is hanging, the rook is hanging. And black wins. Oh my god. So I just completely give away this game. Knight a3 is brilliancy because we are saving the rook and we are just getting in. And now white is winning. This would have captured this pawn, but again he's allowing this move. It feels unnatural to not capture that knight at least because you can take that knight. If my attack didn't work, he can win the game. So he thinks that, but now we got this move, which is again inaccurate. Best move is just bring this knight back into the game, attack the bishop. But now again, it is back to equality, and best move is queen d3. Whoa. So black stop rook d2, black stop rook d1, and attack the rook as well. So rook e1, again preparing this. And now you got queen f5, offering a queen trade. Check, king c7, and black is fine. This is the best move. He takes the queen, you take it back, you pins the knight again. The idea is to pin knight g6. Just black just unpins, and black is fine. There was another brilliant. No, I don't think there was any other brilliancy. Sir, after your rook stop pawn, can you see is queen d1 is good or not from black? To sack the rook to pawn, take that. I don't think that was working. But still, maybe. Okay, let me focus on this game now. E6, bishop e7. We can castle here. Rook c8. And now ask some question to this bishop. Knight e5 is no brainer. He will try to attack us on this diagonal. And in the meanwhile, we have to try to attack something over here. Yeah, this pawn falls. He got this move actually. But my knight is already defended, so I can go for that. My knight is defended, brother, by the queen. By the queen, and you got nothing, I guess. Queen c3 is the next move, applying pressure on the bishop, hitting the pawn on e5. Oh, he is giving up the bishop as well. This guy is surely on something. He is on high. He is high, brother. There is nothing there. Offer a queen trade. I'm gonna take that. Let's bring the knight in. This and there is this check. What he is throwing everything away on. I think he is losing on purpose. If I'm not wrong, guys. I think he's trying to forfeiting the game. No, he has won some games, but strange. I got this check, and then I got another check, and we erase everything from the board. The opponent is up above the world, so high like a diamond in the sky. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. Absolutely right. Okay, can anybody tell me what is the way to lose this game for black? Anybody, guys? Anyone? What is the way to lose the game with the black pieces? Sir, is it possible to filter out brilliant move games of ours? Yes, yes, yes. Chess.com has enabled that feature. Resign. No, no, back rank. Yeah, back rank. But finally, I make this move. So we are waiting this. Resign is always there, but back rank weakness can be there. Oh, that was a nice try, by the way. As his king is semi-stalemated, and only he has only pawn move. Wow. But he decided to resign. Blunder back rank segment. Yeah, if your mouse dies. You guys have crazy answers. You guys have crazy answers. So this guy was surely on something. He just gave me the entire army. Turkish trickster. Wow. Look at that username, guys. Turkish trickster. We need to be careful. We need to be careful. No, I'm not trading the queen. I want to fight. Can you believe that he can? These guys are stupid. They are just not interested in playing the game of chess. It is a beautiful game. Just man, just try to win the game. Why you guys just want to trade the queen and go for the end game? Yes, Chaitanya, hello. Suraj, hello. Welcome to the stream. Drunk Chess, welcome to the stream. Good evening. Okay, he's trying to skewer my queen, of course. That makes sense. Of course, that makes some degree of sense. Okay, let's get out of that skewer. I need to bring the rook into the party with rook d1 and rook e1. Oh, I missed this four. Not a big. Oh, I have a queen. Oh my god. I'm a queen, man. I thought he's gonna take that bishop at least, or nothing else. There is no point to continue this game. There is no point to continue this. No, I got no patience if I lose the queen. Okay, do not remove knight f6. Sir, show us that feature. Okay, I will show you that. I will show you that, but let me lose one another game. I want to lose this one. As the exact same thing is happening for me, I'm losing like unnecessarily. Okay, school is going well. Okay, what? Okay, how to solve the problem of this bishop, guys? Can anybody help out with me? Help out with that problem? Bishop is just dying on its home square. Okay, he's trying to fool me into taking this because he got this check. Okay, I need to defend that. Okay, let's go rook f8. Just remove the tensor of like anything capturing on f7. Okay, now I can take and drop this knight back to hit the queen. Again, this bishop is a problem piece. Queen c7. No. c5. Yeah, c5 and sometimes bishop c6. I think he got bishop g5. Okay, he's going for the attack. c5. If he takes, can I take it? Oh. This is some sort of like, or I don't know. Or I knight d5. Now he can take that actually. Because if I takes, I lose this. Okay, let's take it. So, c5, do I have knight h5? But I think white is much better. Oh, look at that. Oh my god, he go back. Oh no, no, no. He goes back. Bishop takes b2 was winning on the spot. Okay, now he will try to target this weakness, which is hard to defend. And for white, it is easy to defend those pawns. Oh, but this is hanging. So first of all, he has to decide how to defend that. Okay, he decided to do that with the rook. Hmm, that is hanging again. He defended that. Let's attack this. Bishop d6 is actually very annoying. Can you guys believe that? And he finds that. He just stopping rook d8. Okay, let's trade the bishop. But I think he got this move. I need my rook on b5 to attack that. Okay, Jit, thank you very much. At least I have some square for my knight. If he goes here, there is just a fork. Oh, I think this is working anyway, right? If he takes, I can got the bishop. Okay, let's try to double up first. Let's try to double up there. If we can force him to get this pawn post, then this square will be weakness. And we can try to target this pawn as well. I could have gone for that one, but he could have just taken that and defended everything. So I decided not to go for that one. Let's bring the king closer first. Let's bring the king into the center of the board, getting some activity. I think he wants to remove this bishop. Sorry, knight. But I will take that with the c pawn, and now I have the c file. Rook c2. Okay, let's grab the c file, and we need to infiltrate over there. Yeah, we have the full control over there, and we are winning. We are winning this. We are winning this. I don't want to trade here. I want to get around that side of the moon. Okay, let's hit this. Let's hit this. I can just take that. Uh, Not a big deal. That's shit. You got this move. I got h5, and I have this. GG. That's GG. Opponent will take bishop after c6 because your bishop moves multiple times, so you fall a couple of moves behind after trade. I'm here now. Did I miss anything? Yeah, you missed a nice end game. I'm fine, Vivek Rajdas. Kaisan ba. Now that feature, so you want to watch out for the brilliancy. Okay, let's see that. Where to find that actually? I think it was in stats. Yeah, it should be in the stats. I will show you some of the brilliancy. Okay, there we go. Can you see that? Yeah, I think you can see that. There is brilliancy, and we got all types of brilliant move. Queen sack, rook sack, bishop sack, knight sack, under promotion. कैसन हुआ था भोजपुरी भाषा या हाँ कोई बात नहीं भोजपुरी बोले सकै छियै बाजू अहाँ कैसन बारू Gokul bro, why did he told me a cheater? Who? Me? Because you were cheating. Oh, it's is it only for diamond members or for all? I don't know. Maybe it is only for diamond members. Yeah, maybe it is only for diamond members. Oh, I got some cool sacrifices which I can show you. This is one of them. This is one of them. But I have lost this game. My idea was brilliant, but I lost this game. If he takes that rook is hanging with check. I had only 22 seconds when I played this move. Okay, actually computer is running. I think you guys have seen this move as well. So let's go for another one. Okay, let's see where is some of the cool sacrifices as well. What is the context of this? Oh, look at that one. Look at this. I can see this for other accounts, but not mine. Maybe. Okay, who can tell me why this is brilliancy? Why this is brilliancy, guys? Under promotion brilliant sounds really cool, but I have none of them. I have zero under promotion brilliancy. Okay, what is your username? Okay, this is brilliant because after he takes the diagonal is weak and we have huge monster square for my knight, which will control this. I think I got knight c5 immediately. Let me see. No, but it allowed this check, so I got I think queen a6 check. Yeah, this and now that check, and now we jump in with the knight. That's a check. King if he goes there, then there is another check, and we are getting to his king with this rook f1 as well. So this is the best move, but I got like queen e2 check here. I think I have won this game. And now rook f1 check, and we are getting in with the queen, the knight, everything else. This and now this is going to be a mate, I guess. If he goes here, I have another check, and after this, I got knight e4, I got knight e6, then winning moves. You can feel that this is completely winning. Okay, let's go back. Let's play some games. Let's play some games. Champion. So you want me to show your brilliancy. Okay, how many total brilliance do I get? Okay, let's see. All time. Oh, there is no. Okay, there is it. There it is. I got I got a total of 614 brilliant moves. 614 guys. Okay, let's see other guys' brilliance. It's champion. It's time to watch out for champion. Let's see. Okay, let me just search out for you. Where are you, brother? I think I have accepted your friend request, but still I'm not seeing you. Champion 900. Oh, so we are not a friend. Okay, let's see if I can see that or not. Okay, it should be in the stats. No, there is no brilliancy. Maybe you have not played any billion move, or have you played billion move? Because I'm not finding your brilliancy. There is nothing. I'm just not making a joke of it. I'm just saying. Okay, check. Can I send a challenge? Yes, you can say. See mine. This is so funny. This is so funny. But trust me, I was not making joke of it. HWK. HWK. Maybe the option is like disable for other users. Okay, HWK others. I'm watching out for you. I just challenge you. Let's play next. Okay, okay, let's see. Let's see the brilliancy, guys. Let's see the brilliance. Okay, there is no brilliancy in this idea as well. So maybe chess.com is not allowing us to watch out for others' brilliant. Yeah. If they did that, then everybody will misuse it in a way. You can say that. Maybe they have just not allowed. Yeah. I can see your brilliant without membership. Really. So that must be for other ID as well. So go to any format. Let's see for MUS Musa chess. Okay, let's see. Let's watch out for Musa chess. Let's see if he has made any brilliancy or not. MUSACHESS. Musa chess 299. This is so funny. Okay, he's 1800, so maybe there can be some brilliancy. No, no, no. That means chess.com is not allowing us to watch out for other brilliant. Wish to be okay. Wish to be. Chess.com is not allowing me to watch out for other brilliant. Because 1800 surely made some brilliancy. Surely, bunch of them. Wish to be, where are you? Here we go. We can only see brilliance who has diamond. Yeah, it is not allowing. Why it is cheating? Why it is cheating? Okay, no brilliant. That means chess.com is not gonna allow us. So let's leave this topic and go back to play some games. Okay, let's play some unrated with. Please check mine. Opponent was Windsor. See my recent match, please. Case plays, you have to wait, brother. Big fan. Are Agas, why? They do allow. I don't think so. Because I did not see anyone for. भाई कभी एरेना नहीं बनाते. अरे भाई एरेना बनाते हैं कोई ज्वाइन ही नहीं करता. That's the problem. You have to buy diamond. I do have the diamond membership. Don't you see this diamond patch? Okay, see after winning this match. Okay. For now, am I join करूंगा? Okay, let's see. Not you, but the other player. Yeah, other player can also. Bro, did you know you are higher rated than Puerto Checkmate on all formats? I don't know because I'm not watching out for like other states. Okay, let's hit this nine first. You can see mine. Oh, let's take that. Now queen d2, and the idea is to play bishop h6. Just trying to trade off this bishop. Yeah, let's go for that. If he captures, I'm not taking that with the b pawn. Not a big deal. I will keep the queens on the board for attacking chances. And check my recent match. Okay, opponent was Will's not. Okay, brother, I will check. I will check that. I had 1k plus in main account. Wow, that's crazy. It's not working for any. Okay, I will cross 1k by the next year for sure because currently I am at 614. Okay, it did go for that, but giving up the dark square bishop for damaging your opponent pawn structure is definitely not the way to go. Is definitely not the way to go. I'm underestimating my opponent, but need to be careful. I saw your brilliance on my phone. Maybe website doesn't support it. Yeah, that can be the possibility. That can be the possibility. Let's hit that first. Check here. Oh, he defended. Whoa. So the idea of throwing this check is to defend the pawn on d6. Wow. And he's stopping queen f6 as well. Okay. I have some idea. Let's start with rook e1. How to see total brilliance without membership? You have to hack chess.com. You have to hack chess.com. You can't. Yeah, otherwise you can't. To see total brilliant moves free, you have to come in the life of a fit pawn. How? But how? How he can show you the total brilliancy? Okay, I can take this pawn, but again, I don't want to trade the queen. If I pose this pawn, he just trade the queen. How can I deflect this queen, man? There is command. Nightbot is connected with website in F8 pawn. Oh. Choose one Pani Puri, French fries, gobi, Manchuria, Xiaomin, vada pav. Momos. Uh, oh, okay. Refocus. Maybe this is undercover GM because I'm finding very hard. Okay, I see the fact now that we have to struggle, guys. And I'm not taking it as a joke now. Okay, let me focus. I see that move after I push this pawn, he can trade the queen, but at the end I just forgot that. And it happens sometimes when you just forgot that which pieces are doing what in the certain position. In the certain position. Take me as a joke only. No, no, no. This is hard action. Very hard. Hello, bro. Yes, Vikas. Hello. Okay, let's bring this bishop out into the live. Can I get d4? But the problem is bishop is defended by the rook. So I need to develop along the e5. Okay, now it seems a little bit interesting. Little bit interesting. Because I got this move. Another fork. But we are still down a pawn. So we need to be careful. We need to be careful. But in return, we have the bishop pair, which can be very hard to play against. Or I get rook b1 with some idea of infiltrating with the on the back rank. Okay, so he's attacking the pawn. That is pinned. So I got some ideas. I got some ideas. What if he just unpins? Then I take this. King takes. I got to b7. Oh, he's allowing this. Now this is winning. Now this is winning. I discovered a way. I discovered a way you can go to your profile page. Then there is a blurred. You just copy from browser. It is working on PC. I don't understand. Then paste copy text anywhere. What? Sir, I have an idea. How about you organize tournament and whoever win give him membership? Yeah, that is the great idea, but I don't have that much money. Adding prizes will give people interactive to see. Yeah, incentive to see. Yeah, that is also a possibility. But now this is made. But the problem is I do not have that much money. If I got raised in future, then I will try to do that. Okay, who was asking for? Okay, Cage Place was asking for his review. Cage Place. What is your username, brother? Thanks, bro. Okay, brother. Welcome. What is your username? Cage Place. Bro, play with me. Like, okay, because wait. Cage Place, where are you? Timeout. Please check mine ID. I have platinum membership. Old Nikhil Sankhe. I'm in your friend list. Okay, I'm sorry, Case Place. I do not have your usernames. I cannot watch out that. I have been challenging you, Dilkil. What is your username? Musa Miracle Brother. What is your username? Can you tell me your username? Then I can watch out for your challenge. Just search MASHTE and you will see my ID. Okay, finally there is case something whatever. Okay, Musa says 299. Okay, let's see. Okay, first of all, let me watch out for his game because he was asking for this. I think the person you are checking should have diamond membership. Bro, my username is Sakun Kaisen. Okay, let's see, let's see. Let's see this game first. Then we will go further. Okay, right. Okay, so your accuracy is 71.3 and you open with e4, e5 and you get the Italian setup on the board, knight f6, very good. You invite the fried liver attack and you counter it with d5. Bishop goes back to b3, which is not the best move because it allows knight takes e4, not that move, brother. Knight takes e4. Just targeting that knight, offering a knight trade, and black is much better. Black is much better. So he goes back. He goes bishop c5. Okay, fine. Takes, knight takes. Still fine. Brother, why didn't you see this knight? Because if he takes here, you got queen takes d2. Attacking there, and there is this check as well. Let's see, he goes here. You can throw this check. But maybe rook bishop s3 is winning on the spot. Look at the pressure over there. Okay, it makes sense that you goes for the simpler one right here. Okay, you takes. Again, knight was hanging, and he missed this check first. Anyway, castle. Now white is better because he has attacking chances, but he goes for this. Queen s5, and white is much better with triple attack on f7 with mate. He misses that, of course, reasonable at this level. You takes best move. He takes. Our computer is intuitive, but it is fine. I would say this is fine. You decline the queen trade and you just try to attack it. The rook is hanging in the corner now, so he saved that. But now look at that king in the middle of the board. You got some check, or maybe this check is winning, I guess, because bishop d2. Then you play rook e1 check. Yeah, now that thing is different. He has to go there. Maybe you can take here. Yeah, you can take here. He got this check, but you can defend that rook with king f8, I guess. Yeah. Okay. You start with rook e1 check. Now he can hide. This is ugly move, I would say, because it allows this check again. Oh, this is a miss. Oh, simple, simple. Queen is z5. The rook is pinning that bishop. Oh my god. Okay, you goes for bishop c3, which is a miss, of course. And now you cannot take the knight as bishop is no longer pinned. And queen is now in the opposition, so you have to do something about that. Okay, you trade the queen, and then you bring the bishop out. Makes sense. Computer is in knight knight d8, which is unfindable, I would say, to defend it. Not that hard. Maybe you will go for knight e5, I guess, to defend this. But bishop g4 actually allow bishop takes f7, and you are losing an exchange, which he missed, of course, and he hangs the rook. So look at this move. Black attacked this rook, and he moved this rook on his square where it is hanging anyway. Wow. Okay, you take, and now you start with this check, and now you are in time to defend this with rook f1 with knight e5. You goes for rook d8, still winning because he has only check. You can just go king s8, and you are hitting that bishop. If bishop moves on a wrong square, you can throw checkmate as well, as his back rank is so weak now. Makes sense. Let's see what happens. Check king f8. Makes sense. Now you take the bishop, and after that, it is just basically the game is over. You trade everything, and you liquidate into the winning end game. And let's see, where did he resign? Okay, so actually you just collect all of the pawns, and he's still trying. Now you trade the knight as well. You get this position, and now it is meeting, and you deliver meat with the rook. Oh, that's great. Very good game, by the way. Okay, let's keep going. The game was fine, but the only problem is like you are just missing out some moves. Like what you can improve yourself is just watch out for every move. What has just changed on the board? Let's say after this move, you can take this pawn, and this bishop is no longer targeting f7. So first mistake was that, and second mistake is this knight is hanging with greater effect. Yes, white is attacking this knight, but after you take this knight, you are also hitting that pawn on g2. So you have to watch out for the danger level. And if you just ask yourself which is the dangerous move, you will find that queen is g5 is much better. Okay, you trade anyway, fine. Another castling. I think again you didn't watch out that the knight is now hanging completely as he does not have opened up the bishop's path. So just try to watch out for these. Yeah, piece vision and a little bit of tactical vision. So those are the things which you can need. Otherwise, everything is fine. Okay. So let's play some games now. HWK others. Okay, I got knight f6. Okay, London is on the board. Bro, check will Snorga match, please. What? Why? Why should I watch out for his match? I think you were asking for your match. What? What happens? Okay, let me focus on this game. Did I just watch the wrong ID? Oh, I got knight b4. His game with Wilsner. Okay, he is the first who is attacking my knight. Check Wilsner guy match, please. Oh man. You just said that check my recent game. So I just goes for that one. Oh, what about this knight? भाई मैं बोला कि मेरा अभी कल एक ओपोनेंट था विल्सनर नेम से उसका मैच देखने बोल रहे थे रिसेंट में ही था फ्री हॉर्स ओके ओके लेट्स ओके आई विल ट्राई ब्रदर आई विल ट्राई what's that apply pressure on the e4 pawn we are capturing that one makes sense but I'm no longer 500 elo danger level guys again he's hitting my rook but the pawn is actually falling knight f3 I just take and I bring the queen in I bring other rook into the game. Let's defend this pawn first. Look at that. If he takes my queen first, then we are going to capture this rook with check and then the queen. And now we are completely winning because we are up a piece and two pawns as well. So we can give up some pawns. We can surely give up some pawns. Nothing can stop from winning this pawn now. Oh man, just take that. Stop these advancements. Defend that as well. Just don't need to give any counterplay to the opponent. Okay, you can have that. Okay, I'm going to take that with this pawn. This pawn is always going to be defended by the knight, so I don't need to move my knight. I don't need to move my knight. There is no check, and I'm just going to push this pawn. Let's take that, check, and push. You got passer, you just push that. You just push that passer. Look at how beautifully the knight is defending the pawn and knight is controlling that square as well. Okay, let's take that. And now this. I got this move. The pawn is not going anywhere. Okay, what if he had tried king b2? No, guys. Oh, it's no. But I just promote and look at that. It's not the way to go. Design. Tell me rapid, please. My name. Okay, whatever. Musa Chess, you are sending me the challenge for rated game. Okay, I can send you the challenge, but it should be like unrated. I cannot play rated against the viewer. Bro, it will take a lot of time now. I will check out for that game at the end of the stream. If you are fine with that. Oh, but I'm so sorry that I just check out for the wrong game. Okay, he is going for the Jogawa London setup. Let's take d5, a6 to stop knight b5, and now we can bring this bishop out to d6. Offering a bishop trade, let's bring this knight out. And in the next move, we are casting. Will you do? Yeah, I will try to check upon that after. Sorry, at the end of this team. Okay, it is. Let's take that with the pawn. We are ready to castle. I thought it's a bug or something. No. I was just checking upon the wrong game. I got queen b6. Oh, that is daring. Oh, the bishop was hanging. Am I losing, guys? Oh yeah, I'm lost. I'm lost. I'm lost, guys. Should have moved this knight first. This is surely lost. Queen h6. Okay, let me do that. Okay, next one, guys. I made the use. I should have just moved the knight first. Okay, he's actually sending the 7-1. I just not make only one blunder. I made two blunder. I made two blunder in that game. Okay, never mind. Let's focus on this game. Let's focus on this game. Bishop e3. Now we are ready to castle. Okay, I can go e1 to stop b5. I got knight d2. Okay, he's gonna play b5 anyway. Makes sense. But we usually reroute this bishop to c2, and sometimes we can go d4, e5 to activate this light square bishop on this diagonal. Okay, the time is now to go d4, and now we need to reroute this knight on this side of the board to go for some sort of attack. Yeah, let's go for knight g3, e5. Let's hit that. Queen d2. Hello, brother. Yes, Phoenix. Hello. Bro, I use only one opening method all the time. Is this good or bad? It's fine, brother. I just did the same. I also just used only one opening in like everything. Let's open up the F file. Me too, yeah. Can you please tell me I have to go fast. Sorry if I'm being rude, but really have to go through. I want to listen your advice. I'm trapped. What is the problem, brother? What is your problem? Can you tell me first? Then I can tell you something. Okay, he is just going for the set, but I'm going to check everything here. We are about to open up the F5. The queen is hanging, so he is not in time to capture this pawn. Maybe he can go for queen t2, king t2, then he can take this pawn. Okay, he's going for that line. Please open. But how longer can you save this pawn? Or maybe that was a brilliant set, I don't know. But I got this d4. But still it is very hard, and we have to be very, very careful. He's attacking that. Let's attack that pawn. Prevent knight h4 check. Okay, this guy is surely better than 15 as he's making some. Oh, this knight. Now this is winning for us completely because he just hang a piece. लाइक कुछ काम से जल्दी जाना था तो बोल रहा था कि आप देख के बता देते क्या गलत किया क्या चीज। ओके ओके आई विल ट्राई। You can sack the bishop for the queen. Oh, let's bring the knight in with check. And again, take that pawn, hit that rook. And what should I do now? Check. Oh, I think this is mate. Now look at how cool this meeting net is. How cool this meeting net is. How cool this meeting net is. Okay, let me open this one for you. It is getting like pressurized. You don't have much. So it is like smelling. Yeah, that's CG. Oh, nice meat. Yeah, yeah. Okay, again, if he captures, other rook comes in with another check, and the knight and bishop is controlling the escaping square. Could you show game review, please? Game review of this game. Accept challenge. Okay, let's play the game, guys. Everybody is just asking for the game. Because as well, which one is your ID? He is waiting. Okay, this guy is sending me the challenge for like 10 minutes. Okay, let's play one time here. Okay, against d4, my usual repertoire is like knight f6, so I'm going to play that. Why only Sunday को बोलो तो no सबके साथ. Just if he was winning before hanging the piece. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry I did not see your comment at the time. Yeah, brother, but I'm just facing a tilt right now. So I'm just trying to get some games against the viewers because playing at my level is just not working for me as I'm losing a bunch of games because of my bad decision. I'm getting the winning advantage in like every game, but I'm making some huge blunders in between. That's why I decided to play some game with the viewers as well. Okay, he's going for the king side attack, so we have to be careful as we are expanding on the queen side as well. So there can be some chances where he will just go for the all-out attack, and we will not be able to cancel even queen side. But my idea is to open up the c file and just try to discourage him from keeping the king on the queen side by castling. So if we can force him to castle king side, then this as-per advancement can become a little bit difficult for him. So let's bring this into the semi-open, or sorry, completely open fc file. Okay, no sorry. Okay, let's keep going. Okay, he jump in with the knight. I guess I can trade, but after bishop takes. Okay, let's trade this knight. If he takes that with the bishop, then it is not a problem. But he takes that with the pawn, so hit that knight, and we have to move the knight. Knight h4 looks knight h5 looks interesting. But he can go bishop h2. Yeah, let's go. Oh, knight h5. I just hang my knight. I was about to hang my knight, so I need to go this way. Where are your engine users? Come and show 500 elo power. Okay, now he is pinning our knight and he's attacking a7. So I have the alternative. I can go rook a8, but I have already played the move rook c8. So there is no point of going back. And another way to defend that pawn is to play a6, preparing b5, and then queen has to go back. And I think we have a nice rook on the c5. KJB Sen. Yes, after this I will play against. because you were waiting for like so long at the last night, like till 1 a.m. or maybe till 12 a.m. Rook C1 check. Ah, yeah, Rook C1 check was also there, which I missed. Ah, Rook C1 check wins on the spot. Okay, that is known as the tunnel. I'm just not watching that what had changed on the board. So what am I teaching? I'm not following the exact same thing. Rook C1 check was winning on the spot because we got the rook in the corner. But now he has bring this bishop out. So he has taken the sting out of rook C1 check. And he's double attacking the pawn. So we have to go B5, attacking the queen. If he sack this bishop on B5, I don't think that will be a good move because we can simply go bishop C6 to kick that queen out, followed by kingside castle. Or knight C5 is also there now. Knight C5 is not a move here as the knight is pinned. But now knight C5 is an alternative after like queen D6. If he goes queen D1, then again I think I can play now. Okay, that's now this move comes with the tempo again. We are double attacking everything. And now let's see where he's going to move the. If he move the queen on the C5, then it will come in the line of fire of this rook, and we can try to get some discover attack. But let's see where he's going to move that queen first. My My2 stream open रखकर सो जाता हूँ. अरे भाई भाई. That is so funny. Okay, we are hitting the queen and we are hitting the bishop, and there is not many good squares for the queen. If you go queen a3 or queen b4, you get into the line of fire of this bishop, and if you go queen c2, you came into the line of fire of the rook. That's why you should prioritize the development first, then you should go for the attack. As someone had said that prepare slowly and attack first. Okay, he decided to sack that bishop with bishop b5 check. We simply recaptures. He is going to throw another check. And you can see that the knight is defending the bishop. So we can even play the move queen d7. Yeah, queen d7 or bishop c6 is also fine. But I like the look of queen d7 because it activates the queen. It offers a queen trade and everything is well defended here. And we are already up material. So if we can just trade the queen, that will be much better. Okay, he goes back with the queen. So I think we can castle over here. But I have bishop a6 now. We can keep that tempo on his queen. We can just take the queen, and after he moves the queen, I got my d3 check, and he has to move the king anyway. And once he moves the king, he will not be able to castle anytime soon. That means his king will always be a weakness. He will not correct his rooks, and black is just completely weak. Brother, let's play one challenge. You 5 minutes. Okay, let me finish this. Okay, now let's take that pawn with check again. Bishop is slicing of the diagonal, and he cannot enter into the c file as the rook is controlling this. So he has to go there. And now, can I improve the position of the queen first with this? Then I think I can prepare. Yeah, I like the look of queen d5. Just making this strong battery along the diagonal. And now knight d3 check can be the decisive. Decisive. Rook c7? No, rook is defending that now, brother. If you go rook c1 check now, then he can just take that. Yeah, you are going to win that rook back, but it's not winning complete. Because king d1 and he can defend that. I just play game and get brilliant. Wow, that's great as the gamer. I hope you keep finding crazy brilliancy. Okay, so I can still throw this check because if he takes, I have multiple defender over there. I can take that as well, but I think we should start with this check. We should start with this check because the idea is to capture this bishop and trying to deflect the queen. Then the next move will be trying to deflect the queen so that we can deliver checkmate. And now the question is where will you move the king? If you goes onto these two square, then knight takes f4 comes with a discovered check. And again, he goes there, so there is no discovered check. But can you find the right idea? Okay, I can see a pattern that if I can land my queen on e2, that will be mate. Why? Because the rook is controlling the c file and knight is in the way. So if I get my queen on e2, that will be instant mate. But how we can get that queen to e2? First of all, we have to remove the knight. And second part is the queen is defending e2. So we have to find a move where we can remove this knight from the way and we can deflect the queen as well from the defense of e2. And if you do that thing, you can find knight takes f4. We have already captured a piece. If he takes here, then queen e2 will be mate as rook is controlling the c file. If we don't capture this knight, then we are just going back with the knight, threatening some other checks, and we are already up 2 pieces. So basically the game is over. Yeah, our knight is there, but it is like untouchable. It is untouchable, literally. Uh, it is like a fusion bomb. If you touch it, you get blasted. Okay. So he attacks our queen. Makes sense? At this moment, we can even go for like queen takes d1 because we are like huge ahead in material. But I think the simplest move is to start with this check and then we can decide what to do next. Or there is simple, oh, this is not a check thing. Maybe there is queen e2 and we can just trade off the queen as well. Yeah, this is simpler. Let's trade the queen now. Let's trade the queen. Queen takes and we have bishop takes. I got knight takes as well, and I think knight takes is even better because we can thread knight takes c3 check. Whereas bishop takes e2 comes with check, and after this move, then I can just move my bishop. But I think knight takes is even better. Ah, if I knight takes, I think we are fine. I thought that he can go to b6 to attack the bishop, but I have knight c3 check, and we can get out of that mess with like bishop. Bro, he is listening to your stream and changing his strategy according to it. Whoa, that can be the possibility. Okay, I will not show you the line now. But still this is completely big. Okay, now we just need to defend the bishop. Let's figure. Bro, अभी मैं जरा please check कर लेना मैं बाद में आके देख लूंगा. Okay, brother. You miss checkmate. Where is mate? Oh yeah, this is mate. Because the knight is still defending. Yeah, rook c1. Oh man, how many times I got the chance to put this rook on c1 and I miss all of that. Oh, can I just go for that again? Yeah, let's go for that again. Let's set up that mate. Yeah. Literally, I'm just missing the tactic that rook can go to c1. My rook is refusing to go to c1. Okay, let's renew the thread of that checkmate. But now he will find the defense because maybe he just stream sniping. Because maybe he just stream sniping. Yeah, he just did that. But I can win that rook. This check is not dangerous because I got bishop d8. Okay. Let's get that rook as well. Rook c6 is the defense. There was many defense. He could have moved the knight. Okay, let's hit that rook. And now we castle. And who can tell me what is the threat of this move? What is the threat of this move? What we are threatening now? Let's see who are paying attention to the stream. Yeah, check out what is it right there. Okay, we are threatening something if he is not careful. Okay, he forgot that. What is the move, guys? What is the move? As you can see that the rook are watching each other indirectly. These rooks are watching each other indirectly. So if we can move this bishop, then we can actually attack that rook. But we cannot move this bishop on a random square. It has to be checked. There is two check with the bishop. First is this and second is this. What happened? Yes. First is this, second is this. Of course, bishop b6 fails because rook takes, but the move is bishop takes h4. That is a check, so white has to respond to this check, and then we are winning this rook. And everything is just lost. He got this move to attack the bishop, but we are already huge amount of material ahead. Let's start with this check, get the knight on d5, and just reverse mate in a couple. Yeah, very good game. GG. Check and win rook. Yeah, bishop h4. Bishop b6 was bad, brother. Indian GT because he can take that with the rook. Rook gone check. Huh. You guys are on the money. Okay, HQ Gaming. What is your ID, brother? Let me watch out for the game because he is gonna protest if I did not check out for his game. What is your username, brother? You find me. My name. Find you. Jamie, brother. If you want to play, you can send me the channel on yours. Brother, how can I improve my game? Can you give me tips or brother, just try to analyze all of your games. If you can do this on one thing, you can find it very helpful. And just try to get some tactics in your mind and recognize the pattern. What is changing on the board? Just ask yourself what has changed on the board after each game. Sorry, after each move. Okay, by the way, where are you, brother? Maki and KSH4. Where is he? What is your username? I ask. भाई रेटिंग क्या है आपकी मेरी रेटिंग भाई देख सकते हो क्या 700. Can you play bullet? I wanna see your bullet strategy. Yeah, I will play bullet, but at the end of this team. Okay, he is not saying me what is his username, so let's play some random games actually. Let's play some random games. Okay, I'm going to play a game, then you can send me the set. D5. Okay, let's read out this knight to G6 actually. And at some moment I will just take. Okay, let's take that pawn, take that knight, and we need to find a way to bring this bishop out. Or maybe I can push c5 now. d5 is there, which I have to be careful. Let's start with queen c7 against c5. Oh, he is threatening mate indirectly. Whoa. If I goes here, then c5. Let's start with c5 immediately. If he captures, we got bishop f6. We trade that bishop, and then we take this pawn. So I think I'm genius. I'm just joking, guys. I'm just joking. Hitting this pawn, and we need to attack this one. So we have to find some way. Or maybe we can read out this bishop to b7, bishop c8, b6, then bishop b7. And this pawn is an isolated pawn, so it is always going to be a weakness. I can just take that. I'm not saying there is any good disturb. Yeah, let's take this. I'm not saying because if he moves the knight, rook is hanging with check actually. So he has to start with this move. Then I simply recapture. And even if he move the knight, I think we can just start with this check. Okay, this is actually good move. This is actually good. I have this move, I guess. Or I can take, but then rook takes. Yeah, yeah. Can I go this way? He takes my queen. I throw this check. King g2. And we do not have bishop h3. Yeah, that's the problem. I got this move. Queen d6. Let's go for queen d6. I think he just goes back. He just goes back. But now I'm in time to trade rook and play bishop c6. And I think I'm a healthy pawn up because all the pawns are intact. I just need to make a waiting room for my king. There will be no back rank mate attack. Okay, he's threatening this check. Big deal at 6. Check king at 7. Okay, no check. That is a threat now. There is no check. If I can get this check, I think I can get to his. Oh, he's allowing this check with greater effect. Wow. He's just asking me. Okay, I'm gonna go for that. Okay, now if given the situation, he will find a way to win this. I can take that. Knight g4 is there. g6, of course. Knight g4 check. You can't go there. And I can start attacking the queen, I guess. Or do I have anything better? I need to get to his back rank somehow. Let's go here. Can I just go here? Because there is two threats, this and this. Okay, he defended one of them. If he goes here, there is fork. If he goes here, there is another fork. And we win the game. And we win the game. We win the knight. We win the pawn. We go here. Yeah, the game is over, guys. I'm not gonna fall for any tactics. He got plenty of square for his king. I can get the queen. Oh, only square. Only square. Oh man. It was almost stalemate. It was almost stalemate. Look at this. This is the only square available for white king. Oh, opponent was almost in zugzwang after that queen check. Yeah. Opponent, let me review this game actually. Let's see the accuracy. I think I played a nice game in this one. Okay, someone has asked if I do not have भैया मेरे पास सब्सक्रिप्शन नहीं है तो कैसे एनालाइज करूँ गेम अपना भाई लीचेस पे खेलो you can find everything for free on the leeches. You can find everything on leeches for free. Or maybe chess.com is giving the at least engine analysis for free. Okay, this is bad move point. I was calculating this line. Rook takes, if he takes my queen, I got this check. But after king z2, we are not in time to get this bishop onto the diagonal. If my bishop was already on h3, let's change the scenario. Let's say he is there. Let's say I just move the king. He goes here. Now I goes here. And now I play this move maybe. Okay, it is white to play. So let's say it goes like what? No, I'm just trying to explain the process. Let's say he goes here. I can just take this. Because if he takes my queen, I have this mate. Look at that. So that was my idea. But my bishop is not on S3. So sometimes you can see that tactic where bishop can control the diagonal. Okay, let's keep going. When will you come to Kolkata? Brother, I'm just trying to get in contact with the organizers. Once I get in touch, I will tell you guys. Till then, let's focus on the game. Bishop d6, castle, rook here, c5, knight d6. Hmm. And now the g4 square is a huge outpost for us, which we can use. This is coming, I guess, with an attack on the queen. And knight e4 is also a move. Yeah, let's go for knight e4, as he has allowed knight e4. He's hitting our bishop. I do have this, and our bishop takes knight d2. I like the look of this. I can take this. Let's go for queen f6. Oh, no, no, queen f6, no, queen g5. Okay, he's trying to get the knight over there. Okay, I'm going to double up. Now, now knight e5, as the rook is no longer getting targeted. What is this? The moment I move the knight, he gets this. Okay, not a big deal, I guess, because I have knight f5. And the rook is already defending the seventh line. We are also obstructing the connection. And now what is the idea of this move? Ah, maybe he wants to get the knight over there. Let's try to do the same. He's targeting that. So we have to defend that first of all. Let's go for this one. Okay, the game is roughly equal. I can try to go for the queen side expansion maybe. Although I need to be careful because he has the double rooks stacked and he can sometimes just sack this knight on e6. Okay, I don't want to trade the queen for sure. Let's go queen g6, defend e6 even further. Further. He goes back and now let's go for the queen side plan. What is the idea of this? I don't see any idea. I can just okay, let's go here. If he captures, I can first hit this knight and then we can shift our rook to that square. Okay, he goes to attack our knight. Which makes sense. Let's do 96. Again, if he takes. Oh, that is a fork which I missed. That was the idea, guys. That was. So now we are lost because he's going to get a castle. Sit. Oh, he has this check. But I got king f8, I guess. He will throw this check. We are objectively lost anyway. If he takes, at least I can try to attack those weaknesses. And it's not easy to defend that, so it's not over. But still, he has two rooks. King f6. I think everything is intact. If I can just get this pawn, my position will be much better. Not even bad. Okay, let's go for this. Targeting the rook, targeting the pawn. We are getting another pawn. Oh, he pins my knight. Oh, I missed this move actually, guys. And now I can't go here, I can't go here. Now I'm worse. because both of the pieces are like tied down. Both pieces tied down in the defense of each other. Okay, let's just design. I have only 22 seconds. Hmm. I'm going into the wrong direction suddenly. When we, okay, this is the Philidor defense, which looks ugly, but it is not easy to attack literally. Okay, I'm going to play this position. Let's see if he goes. He wants to capture that. Okay, he wants. I will attack there. Let's pin this knight. Okay, he unpins. But I got. This is no longer hanging because the rook is undefended there. And next we are playing this. Oh, oh! Now I quite like the look of just sacking this bishop. Bishop takes a6, b takes, queen takes check. After this move, I can jump in with the knight. Actually, I quite like the look of this set because his king can get like punished. Knight g5 now. Just tightening this knight down. The moment this knight move, I got this nasty check. A bishop e3 is coming anyway. If I can get bishop e3, the game will be over. The game will be over if I'm not wrong. And queen is also tied down in the defense of the knight, so he can't even play this. Yeah, let's go bishop e3. The check is a threat. So he defended with this knight. Let's castle. Or do we have any better? We have a long-term pressure on his king. I can take this and then this check. And if he goes there, okay, knight is defending the rook. So we need to remove this knight somehow. Bishop takes, f takes, then we have this check, but he got this. Oh, do I have this? Oh no, bishop is also defending that. Bishop is also defending. My time. Let's try to open this. I think he wants to play king f1. Yeah, he wants to then. I'm not gonna trade. But if I goes here, then he take this. This is getting tense. Oh, he is in time, yes. He is in time. Okay, let's set up a trap. What is this thing? Why did you allow this? What? This is of course better for me because your king is just completely wide open. It is going to be better. Oh, where to move? My time, man. Oh my god. My time. This is the problem. Sometimes you can just lose the game on time. And now he's attacking. I don't have this move. I think I'm losing this. No more check. This is a threat. Queen takes b7 is there. Oh, my rook in the corner is hanging now. Oh, goodness. This guy is monster. Not giving me the chance. I got mated. My back rank. Oh man, let me watch out that if I have a brilliant move, but I just my execution was wrong. My execution was completely wrong there. And these kind of things just happen. If you cannot find the winning move, you are gonna lose the game always because you have already sacrificed some material. Right? This is when white is winning here. But first we need to start with bishop e3. And he is not. What if he goes for the same plan? Now you start with this check. If he goes king f1, then you throw another check, king g8, king b8, another check, king c8. I don't know why computer wants to repeat this position. Now you go knight g5, but you got knight f8, and the position is basically same. So we got the exact same position, but I had the long term, something called long term pressure, not immediate win, which I tried to find somehow. That is inaccurate. How did I miss the simple idea of rook d3, rook a3? Remove the knight and then go queen a8 main. Oh man. Rook e3 is waiting for white now. Knight g5 forks the queen and the rook, but it allows this nasty check. And after king c8, look at this one. He can take this with check. And after we take, he gets this move. Or no, if he takes this, then I think this is just better. Sorry. He just goes king b1. What if we just take this pawn? Sorry, bishop. Then this is mate, of course. Oh, and I completely blundered the game with this c5, e5. E5 is the one who blundered, and now black is winning because there is queen c8. What if we try to do the same thing after like here? Then we get knight takes f2, and we simultaneously defend our queen, and this is fine because we are like better. We got to g6. If he takes here, the knight is hanging with another. Okay, one bad move and it's all over. Basically, my idea was to somehow open up the d file with e5, but it allowed black to get this nasty move, offering a queen trade, and like everything is just falling apart. He misses the idea. Still, it's a draw. Rook sack is better, but we got the same position. But now you play queen f5. Yeah, I should have keep my queen on the king side for some attack chances. But another mistake was just to going into the opposite direction. Capturing that pawn on the queen side is best move, but still it is worse. And this is still like equalizes because we have bunch of pawns and his king is like weak. Okay, never mind. Let's keep going. I'm not supposed to get to 2200 because I'm struggling to get to 2100 at least. Oh, look at that. He misses simple knight c6. Man, what are you doing? I was losing this game again, but now he is getting back. We'll spin this last. That's simple to defend. Or should I take? Let's take that with the bishop. I think I have knight takes. Or maybe g6, bishop g7. If he captures, we simply recapture with the knight. And then we prepare castle by playing bishop g7. Also, he's just going for the immediate attack. Okay, let's see. Let's see who is going to get the benefit after opening up the g5. And at this moment, I think I can keep my king in the center and just go for the attack. Yeah, let's attack this. And suddenly there is pressure on g2 as well. Even if we, oh, whoa, look at that, man. We have windmill. We can win the queen. Or do we have checkmate? No, this is not a mate because he got this move, and we don't have another rook on the z5. So we do have windmill, but in the next move, he's probably going to get this. So actually, let's win the queen. Yeah, let's just win the queen. He's gonna take this. I can take that with another check, but then he will block with the queen. So it is actually better to take that queen. If he takes this knight, then we take that rook with check, and then we recapture. And if he takes our rook, then we simply take that knight, that will be his check. Okay, let's take this with check first. And now I have this simple or I have this move as well. Yeah, let's take that knight. Let's take that knight. Oh, this is no longer is it because we got pawn takes. Okay, he can take that rook, but we have a queen. Okay, he did not go for the rook. Now the bishop is hanging. Uh, okay, I think we can win this bishop with zigzag. He just resigns. He just resigns. That's easy. It was completely winning anyway. It was complete. Let's keep going with another game. Okay, another one e4. Okay, now it is nobody is going for mainline Italian, which is one of my favorite openings. So let's actually see if anybody if he is trying to get into that. Okay, if he goes bishop c5, then we can get our favorite line. But he's of course not going. But I'm going to attack the knight anyway. Okay, now he's attacking this. I can take this actually. No, let's defend this. And after he castle, then we will play h3. I think we are better because we have some initiative. Our king is safe. His king is still in the center of the board. This is your all the known lines. This is I think theory. Yeah, let's hit the knight. Knight at 6 is the only move. Then we damage the pawn structure on the king side and we recapture our pawn. And white is going to be much better. Yeah, let's just take that and regain the pawn. If he takes, if he takes here, my queen can get it. Okay, he's go. I cannot take this unpassed now because then he will get some activity. So I'm just going to move my bishop, but where I have this move, but then he just goes bishop d3. Just take this. Oh, yeah, let's go. Let's go bishop f4. I want to play queen h5 to attack this weak, but he's double attacking our knight. I need my knight in the attack. I need my knight in the attack. I can take again. Queen takes. But I think I'm too slow. I need my knight somehow. Oh, that is the question. I want to keep the knight. Because I thought that if I take that knight, then go queen s5, he got queen z5. But I'm not getting my queen in now. That is also the downside of keeping the knight. It closes down the diagonal. So I need to. Let's play slowly. Let's stop this. We have, I think, long-term pressure, so we are going to take the advantage of that. Okay, now the is paint. Oh, if I goes here, I lose this. I'm allowing some counter play, guys. Allowing why I'm doing this suddenly? Fuck. Okay, bishop is defending that, so we are hitting that. But still, I have to find a defense against that. Should I weaken the die? Should I weaken this? I think g6 and we are fine. Sorry, z3. This is z3. How stupid I am, man. How the heck I'm forgetting that The bishop is still pinning the rook. I have no move. What will you play? I can't even go here, and this rook is trapped. If I go here, knight is getting lost. And my time is also like much higher on the clock, much higher. Yeah, I'm lost. Yeah, this is lost. Only I can do these things. Only I can do these things. Let me resign. Oof, chess is so hard. Never play chess, guys. Okay, let's see what is the top. Knight takes c6 and just bring this knight out. Play this position. I suggest to go back, which makes my position worse because I'm not getting my queen active. This bishop is beast on this diagonal, and I think I just helped him to get there these two moves. Yeah, b4 is the only move here, but I goes knight b6. Black is a little bit better, and again one another bad move. How can I watch out that this is fine, whereas the bishop is pinning the f pawn? So the move was queen d2, allow bishop takes h3, as you are attacking h6. So after this move, maybe he can defend that with rook g6. But then suddenly, like a4, threatening to trap. Okay, I'm just getting out of the idea suddenly after making such good moves. Hmm. The moves are getting fired on the board. Let's take some space on the field. He wants to get my pistol. Oh, I don't have knight pieces. Why I'm making my knight unnecessarily? And I lose the pawn. I have this. Uh, oh, but he got knight b4. Oh, he got knight b4. Queen b3. c5 is not to move. So actually we can get this piece back. And we will have two pieces for the rook and a pawn. Which is fine, but still I got queen takes brother. That hangs. Okay, we need to defend this one. Let's defend via this way. Let's cement this knight over here. And somehow we need to convert this game. The pawn is hanging on e6. Knight is jumping on c5 with Hey, rapid with hello. Wow. ब्लिट्स में ये हाल है भाई. रैपिड में क्या होगा? Edwin bro, you are disturbing with comment. What is going on in the chat? Okay, he hits our queen. Sorry, bishop actually. I'm just like feeling like drunk. But all of these pieces are like undefended pieces. And rook landing on d1 is always going to cost us like some huge amount of. Salman and Saikat setup. What is going on, guys? Why you are fighting? Okay, let's attack this immediately. If we can force him to capture this knight, I will be more than happy. But he is not doing that. Oh, the pawn is hanging. What is the move? I want to get that. Okay, let's attack the knight. Rook is hanging, but oh, I don't have this. I do not have this. Okay, not a big deal. Oh no, I need to move my rook. What am I doing? Oh, same side attack. Double attack the knight. She got knight c4. Probably I just take and try to get queen d6 to threaten mate. If the knight move, of course. Okay, he goes with this one. I think I can harass the knight with this. If he goes here, then I will trade everything. We are already up a pawn, and we can get another one on h4 if he goes for knight e5. Because we have knight is e5, knight is e5, bishop is e5, and anyway he takes the pawn on h4 will fall. So he goes back. Makes sense. Makes sense. But now we have this skewer. Oh, when knight falls. Fuck. What is this? Oh, he is genius. Is he wants to deliver mate? Oh my god. This is crazy. Now I will take. Oh my god. Okay, let's hit the queen. We are still fine because we have an exchange as he has sacked something. Okay, let's attack that. And now we are ready to unpin our rook. Right. Oh, he wants to get this pawn. No. Oh man, this guy is hugely crazy. Okay, I'm gonna attack this. If he goes here, I will just take that pawn, and after knight takes, I will come back. Yeah, let's take that. Knight takes, I will just go back with the rook. Yeah, rook will be pinned, but I think I can defend that easily. Oh, he's double attacking. I got this check. If he goes into this file, then I can take this pawn with check. Oh, crazy, like crazy. He just misses that rook is yes, rook is pinned, but it is still like attacking. It is still attacking the f5. And now we just need to find a way to trade the queen. I'm not losing this one. I'm not losing this one. Yeah, let's just force the queens off the. No, do not be moved. promotion. They will not resign. Finally, he resigned with 11 seconds. Chat, please ignore Kshitij. He just wants attention. What is going on in this chat, guys? I'm using hands. What? देखिए भाई किस Shiti is kinda rude to everyone, which might damage our life views count psychologically. Wow, we have some like counselor in the chat, guys. Just stop fighting. Just stop fighting. And again, if you are enjoying the game, just hit that like button and you can subscribe as well. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to. Okay, let's actually play a4 to stop b5, but he goes a4 anyway. That's a blunder because your rook is undefended in the corner, guys. Now he has to be worried about this extra pawn, which he will get back for sure, but still he has to do a lot of work. I'm going to drop this bishop back, then I can play c4 to solidify that pawn on b5, I guess. And that pawn is still a passer, don't forget that. Don't forget that thing. Hello, let's bring this knight out. Let's go this way. And I can take that. Let's take another pawn. Rook takes. And then queen takes. We are up 2 pawns. He will get some initiative on the a file, I guess. But I think we are fine. What is this? Let's take the queen. Or just take. Oh, no, no. His idea should take that. Oh. So it is actually not that bad. It is actually not that bad. Okay, let me attack the queen first of all then. Then we will decide what to do. If queen remove from the C file, then actually I can go for this. But what if he goes queen C8? That's the question. Then should I go for the queen trade, being up 2 pawns because he will get this one? Do have this. I don't know what is the best move here. Of course, I cannot push. Okay, let's trade the queen. Yes, he will get the central pawn, but I have that huge access. Which is of course defended by the bishop. I'm getting my rook onto the 7th rank. And look at the alignment of these two bishops. Both are undefended. Oh, he wants to trade the rook. Okay, I need a knight on a5. So let's find a path. We need to find a path. I think we are in time. This is coming. I don't think he can stop this. And he resigns. Let's go. Let's go. How? This is how you can win the game. People are mean to comment in live, bro. Edwin, I'm watching him from 8 months. What is going on, Edwin, brother? It doesn't mean you have to be rude here with everyone. Are you against? Brother, just can you guys focus on the stream because I'm just going to get a puzzle, the survival now, and then we will end the stream. So just be polite with everyone. Just be polite with everyone. Okay, so our best record is to solve 50 puzzles in the puzzle the survival. Let's try to beat that record. Let's try to beat that record. And I think I will do that. I think the visual is correct. Yeah, let's solve the puzzles. Okay, just calm down, everyone. Okay, let's go for the puzzle rush survival. Initially, we got the easiest back rank segment, so we are just going to just quickly finish those things off. Okay, here this is another thing where we do not have back rank mate, but we are taking the queen, and the game is completely open as we have one extra. This bishop is controlling the diagonal, and this bishop is helping out with rook d1. So that is simply a mate. Just watch out for the alignment of the pieces. Again, the back rank is weak, so rook takes e1 is just mate. Queen is making contact with the rook, and the back rank is again so much weak. Again, we have queen and bishop battery, which is directly aiming toward the h2 mating square. So we don't need to overthink it. Again, this is the bad move. Why? Because it weakens the diagonal. That's mate. We have another form of like, it is not like anything we have to find checkmate instantly, because as you can see, this is not a mate. But if you just calculate one step further, then you can see there is knight d2 check, forcing the king into the corner, and then rook c1 is mate. Then rook c1 is mate. Okay. Okay, this looks like it is completely fine as the bishop is defending the rook. But if you look carefully, then this bishop is pinning that bishop. It is kind of counter pin, and we can take that rook with mate. Again, queen and bishop both are making contact with the h7 square, but we do not need to stop calculating there because he got king f8. Then we have queen h8 check, king e7, and then we can take that rook. But then he can take our bishop. We have to calculate till the end moment, I guess. Check, king f8, check, king e7. We take that rook. Maybe he take our bishop, but then we have a passer which we can push and win the game. Yeah, let's go for that. Check, and we take that rook. And the game is over. Again, we have the queen and rook battery, which is controlling the entire d5. And there is nothing defending d8, so simply queen d8 is mate. Now we are in the 20s, so puzzle will get a little bit harder, but still not that much. Okay, we have to find mate here because white king is so much big. Another alternative is to find like, okay, I think we see that queen f2 check, and after king h1 we have bishop f3, rook g2, and then we take that rook with check. Simple as that. Okay, you can see that queen is targeting the knight and the rook, but rook is defended by the knight, so he will not take our rook. But if you see the danger level, then you can find simple bishop h6, which will threaten queen g7 mate, and there is no defense. He can take our knight, but then we deliver mate. So bishop h6 is easy mate. Again, pawn and queen making contact with the mating square, so that's easy. Okay, it's white to move, and white has to find the mate because black has this monster passer, which is so hard to defend. And you can see that the kings are in the opposition, but we do not have any back rank checker yet. But we can force the king to go to the back rank with the rook c6. And now we can, with rook a8, we take the rook, and that's mate. Again, you guys are having fight. Just stop that, Edwin and Kshitiz. Can you please stop that? It is a warm request to you guys. Stop fighting in the chat. Otherwise, I have to time out both of you. That is a kind request. Okay. Okay, now you can see a pattern. This is, I think, known as the Lazard trap, Lazard gambit. I don't know if I'm not wrong. Maybe I'm fine. Yeah, maybe I'm correct with this is known as the Lazard gambit. I don't know. I may be wrong. But the simple pattern is we can take this knight first, and after f takes e5, we have queen h5 check, not here, right here. That will be a check, and that will attack the pawn as well, and we can win bunch of money. Check, even if it goes here, now this comes with a 4, and we win the rook in the pawn. Nice pattern to recognize. Okay, here it seems like we were attacking that bishop, but now queen is defending that. So we cannot immediately go for queen takes. But if you look carefully, this bishop is controlling the diagonal. So if we start with this check, that will be mate as rook is also pinning this bishop. Okay, so now we have the pure end game at this level. And I think our pawn is closer to the promotion. White does not have any way to create a passer immediately. White has to take all of these two pawns, then he can push this pawn. But we can just do here, take both of the pawns and start pushing. Yeah, he goes here, we take this pawn, and now we take another pawn. Or maybe we can just go h5 immediately, but then he takes and he threatens to promote this pawn. So we have to capture this one. And now the question is, which pawn will you promote? You can hide, you can just step away from the king with the king, then you can push this pawn, or you can push this pawn. I think the correct move is to push h5. Why? Because white has a corner pawn. So if we can promote this pawn all the way to h1, we can control the a8 square. That is the key. And even if white promotes, we can trade that queen. And at the end, we will have another passer on z5 square. So the best move is to push h5, h4, h3, h2, and we win the game. Okay, the pawn is nicely controlling these two important squares. So I think we have a checkmate with queen g1, not with queen h1 because he get king f2. So queen g1 is mate. Again, queen, bishop, and knight. Everything is targeting that. So, but queen is hanging. So of course we start with queen takes, and now we have to find a mate. We have to find. Oh, it's simple. Just queen g8. Bishop is also helping out with the defense of c8 square. So he has to take that with the rook, and we got knight f7. Beautiful, beautiful modern mate. Knight f7. Okay, the knight is hanging simply, but I think we can win the queen first with check, and then we can take this knight, and the game will be over. So let's go for this. Okay, I can take this, and now knight. This is mate, not for the fact that rook is controlling g7, but if you look carefully, you can find we have a queen set with queen takes h7 check, and after king takes h7, we can play the rook h3 check, and he has only queen h4 as a defense, but we take the queen delivering mate on the h5. Beautiful, another beautiful queen set. Okay, where is mate now? Surely we are down in material, so we have to find checkmate immediately. Immediately means now. The bishop is controlling this square. Sorry, no, not this square. If we start with this check, but he got like king g2. If I goes here, all of these squares are controlled. He has only z2. So after this check, king z2. What I'm not saying, mate, if I goes here, he just take my bishop. Then knight f3 is mate. Whoa, look at that beautiful pattern. Okay, I see that. Knight e5 check. All of these squares are controlled. So king has only one square, which is to play g2. Then we play like rook g1 check, forcing king takes h2, h2. Then we came back with the knight f3 check, and we defend the rook, and that will be mate. Let's go for that. Rook g1, knight f3, and now this is mate. Or this pawn is delivering mate. That's easy. Again, both of the kings look completely wide open, and material is also even. And first move comes in mind, which is just to grab this knight. But I think he has this discovered check, and he can win our rook as well. So that is not the. And the alternative is, what is the alternative? This double attacking that? I don't think so. Okay, let's calculate. If I take this rook, we got knight f3, opening up a line of attack on the king. I got king f2, but he takes my rook as well. So I don't like that. Then what is the knight f3 immediately looks interesting, but both the rook and the king is already defending that. If I start with this check, then he just obviously takes this knight. Hmm. Let me think actually, what is the solution? If I take the knight, then the rook takes comes with check. So that is of course losing. Should I just go for this because we are also targeting the pawn on d7? So we might be. Oh, no, no, no. Oh man, how I'm missing these things. Okay, the move is knight takes c2, knight f3, king f2 attacks the knight, and after he takes our rook, we got rook d5. Check and we win the knight. And this I take that. Okay. Okay, we were attacking. Now we are in the 30s, so now the puzzles will get a little bit harder as well. King will be relatively safe, and we have to find out a way to win maximum amount of material. So in this game, both the queens are hanging. So we have to find a pattern how we can get maximum amount of material. So we have the option knight takes c3, and after he takes our queen, we can go back with the knight, and we can take the bishop. And at the end of the line, e4 will not be a fork, as our bishop can control the square. So let's go for knight takes c3. Don't take the knight because bishop takes c6 comes with a fork, and you lose. Just simple move. Just go back with the knight, grab the bishop. Okay, now we have to find another good move. Okay, again we are, I think, down in material. So first move comes in mind is to g takes f6. After queen takes f6, we have queen takes h7 check. King f8 will be the only move. Then we have queen f8 check, attacking the queen as well, attacking the king. If he goes king e7, then we simply win that rook. But even if he captures our queen, then we have rook takes h8, forcing king e7, and at the end we will take that rook. Easy peasy, check, 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 and we get the and we win the game. Okay, so in this game, black has one, two, three pieces, and we have only two pieces. That means we have to find a way to throw checkmate. I think I see that there is a nice pattern with rook c7, just trapping the king and threatening rook a7, and there is no way to stop that. Yeah, there is no way to stop. Okay, even after this move, look at that bishop is in the way, so this is still a mate. Oh, Acharya Rajesh. Yes, hello. How are you? Okay, what is the move here? We are on the puzzle number 29, and puzzle are getting a little bit harder even further. Okay, as you can see, this knight is kind of pinning our knight to the queen, and there is a huge pressure. But I got knight is e5, right? Okay, we can see that the bishop is only defended by the knight. So the first move comes in mind is to play knight takes e5. If he takes our knight, then we simply wins a piece with queen takes e4. But the game is not that. After knight takes e5, he is going to take our bishop. And if I take that back, then he can win our knight here. But if you calculate even further, then you can see after knight takes e5, bishop takes d1, we have knight f7 check, forking the king and the queen. And after, we will hit that rook as well. Yeah, so that is the play. Knight takes, he takes our queen, we got knight f7 check. And now we take that queen. No, we take that rook with check first, I guess, if I'm not. Because if I take here, then he can take our rook. We have to recapture, and he can get his bishop out with bishop takes b3. So we start with this. Oh, that is wrong. Why? Let me think. Let me see, guys. Why that is wrong? I thought that I used my complete reasoning to be fine. Aha, that is wrong. This is wrong because after he captures, you will not be able to capture the queen as there will be suddenly mate threat on rook e1 as your back rank is weak, and this bishop is in the way of the defense. Oh, if we go for this line, then suddenly white loses because black has a queen. If you take the queen, rook e1 is mate. I missed this detail. So we have to go for the simplification. After this, we immediately have to just take that queen. After he takes this, we can take that back here and here. I thought that I can win the material with that say, but we were getting checkmated. Anyway, let's keep going. Okay, we are in the endgame, rook endgame, of course. And black offers a rook trade on his turn, rook b6. And if you calculate that thing, you can see that this pattern, this pawn is just far away from the promotion, and this pawn is closer to the promotion. But we are not going to push this pawn immediately, but we can create a passer by playing h4 first. So the line goes like rook takes b6, king takes b6, and then h4, h5, g5. If he goes h4, then we push h3, sorry, a3, we got g7, and after g2, we promote, but he promotes with check. So we have to change the line. Again, the key factor, guys. We have to take control of this square, and how we can do that? By controlling this diagonal. So the now line will be changed. It will be like this. Rook takes b6, king takes b6. Sorry, not Rook takes b6, king takes b6, h4, a5, g5, h4. Then we take the pawn, and after a3 we have h7, and after a2 we promote the pawn to the queen, and we simultaneously defend the a1 square like this. Oh, like this. That is the line. Whoa. Takes h4, g5. Okay, here he takes. I don't need to take because then he gets the pawn to the promotion with check. Rather, we just push this pawn because I need to promote this pawn to the queening square where it controls the a1. Just put there and we win the game. Let's go. Okay, again, we are on the puzzle number 30. So again, we have to win the material. As you can see that the bishop is pinning the knight. So the first move which came in mind is just to push d5, attacking that knight by all the pieces. But we do not have to stop calculating. After d5, he will play the move a6 to attack our bishop. And if I go back, then he will play b5, attacking the bishop even further. Attacking the bishop even further. And then the rook will defend the knight. So d5 is not working because of a6. Ah, d5 is working. Ah, it's working. d5, a6, we have bishop takes c6. Bishop takes c6, pawn takes c6. Yeah, d5 is just weak. I was just making my life harder. Okay, the queen is controlling the diagonal, the knight is controlling g1. So first move which came in mind is somehow to move the king and open up a line of attack on the king. That will be the checkmate. But that is not that much easy because this knight is controlling these two squares. Bishop is controlling this square. So we do not have any square to move our king. I can't move my knight king anywhere. So we have to find other way. And in order to find other way, I think I think the move is bishop takes b2 check, king takes b2, queen g4 check, and after like king f1, I got queen f3 and then queen f2 mate. Yeah, I think it should be working. Let's take check, check and mate. Yeah. Okay, we have another classic rook endgame, which is one of the hardest endgame to be played. Okay, it's black to move and we have to promote this pawn. We got simple rook b6. Sorry, rook b3. Interposing the connection between this rook and the pawn, making a bridge and opening a line of path for the queen. Oh, sorry, pawn to promote. Okay, we just take and we promote the pawn. Simple pattern, but yet effective. Okay, now we have a crossroad. We have the option of taking this pawn three different ways. If you are finding pawn takes, then you are absolute beginner of chess. If you find bishop takes attacking the rook in the corner, then you are a little bit fine. But if you find queen takes d5, then you are beast. Because we were threatening mate and simultaneously attacking the rook, and now we are winning that rook in the corner. Okay, we have another very fine puzzle. Both king looks completely safe. The materials are also even. That means we have to find a way to win maximum amount of material. And in order to do that, I think we can start with a3. You can see the thing that the queen is the only defender of the bishop. So if we can somehow detach the queen from the defense of this bishop, then we can win that bishop. So we have to find a way. And we can start with a3 attacking the queen. And now what is the way? Simple, knight a4 attacking the queen and double attacking that bishop on c5. And then we win the piece. Knight a4. Okay, he goes for our maximum amount of material. But we take that queen and queen for two pieces always win. Okay, so in this game we are down a queen as black has the queen. Black is also attacking the bishop. That means we have to deliver checkmate. But how? That is the question. That is the question. We can see that the bishop and knight both are making contact with the g7 pawn. If we take that with the knight, then of course he will take our bishop and attack the rook and we will lose, I guess. And even if I start with rook g4, then simple queen takes b2 defend that square as well. So we have to find other way to do that. And I think the move is knight f6 check. He has to accept that because we will be threatening rook takes h7 check. So after knight takes f6, g takes f6, we have bishop takes f6. The threat will be simple rook g4 check mate, as he does not have any square in that position. But the game is not over. After knight f6, gf, bishop takes f6. He can simply play rook e1, rook e2, defending g4. What will we play here? That's the question, right? That is the question. So should I just go for bishop takes g7? This puzzle is a little bit harder because there is some refugees. Knight f6, just take, bishop takes f6. No, that's not. He can even go h6. So that's not. That means that we just have to go for this, attacking the rook and then preparing rook c4. This is wrong. Let me find the solution, guys, because it was hard. Maybe not that hard, but still I'm not getting this. Oh, my intuition was right. Knight f6 is the right idea. Simple idea. If he goes h8, then this is mate. So he has to accept this. Ah, now we start with the in between. Change the move order, guys. Just change the move order. Forcing king h8 and now bishop takes f6 is mate. How we can miss this one? Okay, I'm stupid. Okay, this is the simple calculation. Knight takes, and queen takes. We just need to bring the queen to the safety, defend the rook. Okay, here white is threatening to take my knight. Hmm. So again, I think material is equal, and the question is who can win the maximum material. And the question is, can I take this bishop? He will take my rook, and I'm not saying there is anything else. I'm not saying there is anything else. Fun fact: this checkmate also happened in an anime. Wow, what a coincidence, though. Okay, what is the idea here? He is pinning our knight. It looks like I can go for this, but he takes my rook. I have this check, king d2, and I'm not saying there is anything else. Or the e5 is the move. If e5 is the move, yeah, e5 is the move. Why? We have the double rook on the f file, and this rook is only defended by this rook. So if we play e5 and we force this bishop to move, we will be able to capture that rook. So even if we start with this no move, we can just simply recapture. So e5 wins. Okay, we wins the bishop simply, and the game is over. Okay, and now we are again down in exchange, but we can see the fact that white king is weak. But we have to watch out for this queen as well, as it is hitting this pawn with check and f4. So we have to find immediate. I think we can start with queen f3 check. King does not have any square right here. So he will have the option of after queen f3 check, king h3 or king h4. If he goes king h4, then we got queen h5. And same for queen h3, king h3. Yeah, same for queen h3. We got this check. And after this move, there's still something. Oh, I think we start with this check. If king h4, then this will be mate. We stack the knight, and now this is the okay. This should be some sort of back rank mate. Yeah, this is easy. He is targeting our bishop, yes, but we have a move which start with check, and then we stack the queen, classic queen sack, followed by rook takes f1 mate. Again, this knight captures attack our rook, and we can't take as rook is already defending. So we have to find the alternative. What is that alternative, guys? Is this the alternative? No, of course not. White has one, two, three, and four piece. We do have four piece as well, and the material is completely equal. Then what is the way to win the material? We are in the 40s, so puzzle will also get harder. So rook takes, and after it takes, oh, there is nothing. He's also hitting our rook. Ah, I think the knight is trapped. Yeah, knight is trapped with rook e7. As the pawn is controlling c5, right? So rook e7 wins the knight. Okay, that is also not going to help you because I can just take that bishop. And okay, if you take the knight, you lose the rook. So what we can play? We can play in between move. We can start with rook takes d8, and now we can take the knight. Easy, easy, not that much. Okay, another classic example of who is attacking who. You can see that the both the kings are completely weak, and black queen and the rook is completely active. But our bishop and queen both are making contact with that square. So we can start with d7 check. After king f8, we have to find the move. I think we get queen d6. But then he hides there. Ah, look at that. If you start with this move, you actually have black to hide the king. So we just pick queen d7 check, and that will be made as everything is covered. Queen d6 is made. Sometimes we just fall for some sort of like false move. Okay, again, the king is, what should I say? I think king is weak, but the question is how we can start to hunt this king. I guess we have to control the g5 square. If you start with h3 or f3 check, then king z5, king h6, and black just get away with that. So we have to control the g5 square. In order to do that, we have the simple move h4, sorry, h4. All the squares will be completely collected. What collected? Controlled. And then f3 will be a mate threat. So h5, and there is mating, and he resigns. Okay, he is double attacking the rook. But we have simple bishop takes. If he takes that bishop, then we can go back with that and we win the game. Or do we have anything better? Rook to c7, rook to c7, but queen is also there. So we have the simple move. Ah, but we have to watch out for this queen coming in with check. That is something which have to be careful. Because if you go g3, then he can start throwing some perpetual check. So we do not need to fall asleep. We have to be careful. Bishop takes. We got this nasty check. And I think that can be a draw with queen c5. But do not stop calculating. Bishop takes, check. I can just tuck my king away. Ah, but then rook takes, and queen takes. I get mated there. Oh my god. Okay, so this is not the solution. So we have to change the way of thinking. Okay, if we start with this move, the simple threat will be bishop takes d8. So he will not be able to take that with the queen. Like rook is e7. If queen takes e7, then we simply wins the exchange and we win the game. So after this move, he has to take that with the rook. Then we start with this check. If he goes there, if he goes there, then we take that. Then we take that. After queen takes, then we play rook e1, attacking the queen, and rook can go to e8 with mating attack. Yeah, I think this is the way. What is the way? We start with this, and the first move is wrong. Oh my god. Insane calculation goes into the wrong direction. Let's see what is the solution then. What did I miss? Bishop takes d8. But what about this check? King f1. Oh man. But it looks so unnatural because you are allowing another check. But now you can go king z1 because after he takes, rook takes, and queen is no longer targeting that rook. But again, it looks so unnatural to allow another check and keep your king in like wide open diagonal. Okay, anyway, I goes wrong. I only think about this. I just only calculated this version, bishop takes check, and I only think about king z1. But that is the like power of calculation and power of visualization, where you have to be careful to keep your king in the kind of open position. You don't need to like scare every time of that. You cannot make like the move of king f1 because you are allowing others check. But once you get higher and higher rated, you have to develop your like sense of humor that you can make such moves where it is completely fine. That differentiate the bit that differentiate the player between the like 1500 rating range and like 2200 rating range. But still I have to be better than this. I have solved like 56 puzzles, highest in the survival. So I can do that again. But this time I got only 41. So I will improve myself for sure, guys. And that's it for this time. I will see in the next 16. Any question you can ask me. संजीव भाई आपने मेरा मैसेज पढ़ा ऊपर लेट्स सी ऋषि डिफीट्स मी दिस टाइम इफ यू एफर्ट्स अरे पहले मेरे ऊपर की क्वेश्चन का आंसर तो लेट्स सी व्हाट इज योर आई ऑलरेडी डिफीटेड जील मेहता माय बिग फैन भाई आगे आगे वेयर इज योर क्वेश्चन ब्रदर कैन यू रिपीट द क्वेश्चन दिस इज समबडी प्लीज प्ले विद ब्रो यस ब्रदर आई डिड नॉट रिव्यू इट आई एम सो सॉरी मैंने ऊपर लिखा तो है ओके ऋषि अरे पहले मेरी क्वेश्चन ऋषि संजीव भाई आपने मेरा मैसेज पढ़ा ऊपर मिस झील तुम्हें विथ की स्पेलिंग नहीं आती क्या इन अनदर मैसेज फ्रॉम ऋषि is I already defeated Zeel Mehta, and before that, there is no message, brother. There is no message from you. Maybe Nightbot has just deleted that. ऋषि ओके भाई मैं अब आ गया हूँ सबका सबको शांत कर दूंगा वाह that's so funny. Okay, can you just repeat the question, please? ऊपर पंखे पे बोल रहा है so funny. Okay, कुछ नहीं है भाई कोई क्वेश्चन नहीं है. You can review my match instead. Sarthak, defeat me if you have guts. Wanna play a match with me? I'm 2200. Sarthak, Garg, I'm not gonna play any game right now because I am getting tired. I will probably play against you tomorrow. अरे ऊपर से अरे नहीं है भाई नहीं. I'm so sorry. HQ Gaming, what is your username? Then I can watch out for your games. Or maybe you guys can allow me to end the stream. Uh, Funny things are happening in the chat, but we need to focus on the game or our skills. Okay, if you have not subscribed my channel, you guys can. 17 people are watching the stream even yet. So if 10 of them, 10 of you can subscribe my channel, it will be a great thing. But of course, you will not do that. I know that you will not do that. I already it's cage. Okay, it's cage. Okay, that is going to be the last thing which I will do right. Cage. K-A-Z-E. Okay, we are friends. So let's see the games. Wilsner. Okay, Wilsner opponent. Okay, here we go. Wow, complete pandemonium. Only the accuracy is only 54. What I had said that you just have to hit the subscribe button, guys. Do that quickly. Okay, let me fix the visual, I guess. I think it's fine. And we can start analyzing the game. Oh, okay, you have a brilliancy. Okay, white opts for e4 classic. Traditional move, just taking the control of the central square. And e5, very good response as well. Knight goes to f3, bringing one piece into the attack. Not attack, but just bringing it out. D6 is known as the pillar defense. And now you play knight c3, which is one of the move which indirectly or directly control these two squares. Bishop e7, I should say that it is fine because it brings one more piece out. And now you play the move bishop c4. You could have strike in the center with d4, but bishop c4 is another very good move. You are now ready to castle. You are keeping an eye on the f7 as well. Knight f6, typical response. Both players are making such nice move. Okay, now you castle. Very good. Another good move, I should say. b6, another good move. Preparing bishop b7. Wow. Okay, so it is still in like miracle that two 700 are playing and there are no blunders till now. So both pairs are making improvement. Bishop b7, another very good move. White has an edge over here because white has the better control of the central square or these squares. But still position is solid. Another very good move, bishop z5. It is just completely surprising that we do not have any bad move yet. H6 another top move because it targets the bishop and asks the white, do you wanna give the bishop up or do you want to keep it with bishop h4? Of course, you give this up. I would say you should not give the bishop up for the knight if it is not necessary. If you can keep the bishop, just keep them because in long run, bishop can be the better than knight. Okay, anyway, you take fine. Bishop takes f6. And now comes d4. Wow, another typical very good move. Just striking in the center. Why? Because black king is still in the center. So this is one of the chess principle when you are completely fine with your king safety, you have completed your development, all of your pieces are out. You have the nice control over center. Just go bang, open up the center, go for the attack. So d4 is a very principal move, I should say. Knight c6, another good move, bringing another piece into the attack, not responding to what is going on in the center, just keeping the tension. Now you take, you release some tension, but still fine. You could have gone for d5, but I think it is still fine. I would have gone for this one anyway. He takes that with the bishop, bad move because he gives the bishop back. Black has the bishop pair, which can be very dangerous, but he gives the option of eliminating that bishop, which you did. Wow, we are still like playing all the topmost, I should say. Best. Okay, knight takes e5. And at this position is roughly equal. Material is also equal. And now comes the party, f4. You see the knight, you hit the knight. But you didn't see that your bishop is undefended. Your bishop is undefended. And you not only you make a bad move, you just induce your opponent to capture that. Right. You could have made any other move like queen s5. Maybe then he could have missed that bishop. But since you play the f4, which attacks the knight, and now your opponent will find a way to move this knight. So it is just kind of inviting an attack. Ah, well, mujhe maar. So this is like that. Did he capture your bishop? Oh, bang on. Black is winning. Knight takes c4. So you are now down a piece. But still game is not over because black king is still in the center. You can just go for f5, f6. Okay, knight d5. Queen d5 is the best move according to, sorry, queen d4. Attacking the knight, attacking the pawn on g7. Very good move. If you find this, then you are kind of fine. You are getting a pawn and his king is still in the center. And black has to find king d7 and like king c8, which is hard of course. But you go for knight d5. Makes sense. You are putting your knight on an outpost, just trying to control these some of the squares. But you are hanging this pawn with an attack on the queen. But I think it is not hanging because you still have this right. But one thing you miss that black has bishop takes, and if you take that with the pawn, suddenly knight e3 is a 4. And so you may say that, well, after bishop is d5, I take that with the queen. But again, knight e3 is still a 4. Right, so let's see if black finds that or not. So bishop has another tactical way to win the game on the spot. Of course, he misses that. And he plays the knight e3 immediately, which is protected by the knight. Oh my god, this is so funny. Black has the right idea, but execution is completely incorrect. He should have just first removed that knight. Oh man. Okay, now you take it back, and now you're back into the game. And believe me, he can't even touch this pawn because again you have queen d4, attacking that and attacking the bishop. Okay, did he capture that big pawn on e4? Ah, he goes for that. Can you find queen d4? Ah, you misses that queen d4. Queen d4 and white is much better now. Okay, c3. I don't even know what is the idea. Maybe you want to get rid of that pawn as black is attacking there, but that is already defended by the knight. What is the idea of c3, brother? Are you preparing queen d4? I don't know. Okay, anyway, queen f6. White is blunder. White is blunder. Okay, let me see first. Ah, knight g4, attacking the queen and preparing rook e1, pinning that bishop. Yeah, or maybe this knight d5, attacking that knight, setting knight takes c7. And even if he captured that with the bishop, queen takes d5 comes with an attack on the. Or maybe knight g4 is better. Oh, just goes the other with queen a4 check, and you win the bishop. Queen a4 check. If bishop block, then you just take. Oh man, I'm just getting out of the ideas. If you block with the pawn, then you just simply capture the bishop and you wins. Nice tactics, chess geometry. I'm missing this one. Like, what is going on? Okay, you jump in with the knight to attack the queen. I will not blame you because in first eyes, I goes for knight d5 as well. So knight d5 still, but queen a4 is findable. Okay, he ignores the knight, but now you have this check. That will be a 4. But don't fall for that because he is setting mate in 1. So you can start with this check, but then simply king d8 attacks the knight, mate is a threat. And you have to defend both of the things. 22 I miss, so I will also miss, of course. Yeah. And you blunder the game. Why did you go for that? You have to watch out for all the key details. This is a mate threat. Did he find king d8? That is still the question. Okay, king d8, king d7, both are fine. Oh, sorry, king d8 actually allow this check. No, queen is also defending. So king d7, king d8, both are fine. King d7, very good. Now black is getting mate and the knight is lost. You cannot take that rook as there is mate. So now black is back in the game. Let's see what happens over here. Okay, of course you defend mate, very good. You find that there is a mate threat. So you decided to give up that knight. King take. Ah, what the heck is this by black? He is just going for the attack, which is not coming so fast. Just take that knight. Okay, now black allow you to get your knight back, or maybe you can just take that rook. Oh, oh man, what is this? You are moving the knight, then why not to take that rook? Why not to take that rook if you are going to move the knight? Oh my god, what is this? F5 is better, but you can just take that rook, and you are winning anyway. Oh my god. Okay, knight b5, h4. Again, now you can at least go for this one. Or f5 is still a threat because if he captures, takes. Sorry, you takes, queen takes. Ah man, queen takes, and you have queen to d6. Rook coming in, you are winning. This and this is mate. Okay, h3 makes sense. You did not see this move because it is a little bit complicated. You stop h3, very good h3. You play h3 and you stop h3. Rook d8, again he's allowing this move, f5. Okay, you goes f5. Again, if he captures, you can go for this line. But let's see what he play. Okay, he takes. Did you sack the rook? Oh, whoa, man, let's go. Oh my god, you find that crazy tactic. Wow. Only one move after. Okay, now if he takes, then again queen takes d6. Whoa, let's go. Now the fun begins. I just mate. Check. He goes here, then you find this one. Or maybe this is immediately made as every square is controlled. And same for this one. You have queen c7 and which you found. Wow, crazy game. Wow, crazy game, brother. Wow, very very good, very good. I hope you will find many brilliancy in the future as well. By the way, I hope you have enjoyed the analysis. And yeah, that's it for this time. I'm gonna end the stream. And if you have not subscribed my channel, do it now, guys. And bye bye. Have a good night. Have a good night, guys. And again, thank you very much to joining the stream and keep supporting me. And I will bounce back with 2200 in bridge, guys.